Yeah, it's still got a long way to go, and I mean, maybe not long. I think if they crunch it, they could do it in 2 months' time. But looks like the retrieving realm list might be back up. We'll see. But it looks like, I mean, they're gonna have to really like do a lot because, like I said, I guarantee there's still stuff that we haven't even figured out yet. Like obviously, maybe in later phases, whatever. I'm really interested to see how they're gonna do like the Tempest Keep fight, like how they're gonna do Kael'thas, because there's like you were saying, there's the Kael'thas fight before they nerfed it, but it was
Obviously,
also they fixed the bug at the same time. So are they gonna have it with pre-nerf stats without the bugs, or is it going to be so like I don't know, there's a lot of stuff out there that's like, and then I mean, yeah, they fixed like Innervate, they fixed some other things, but like it just seems like there's a lot still to go. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to be issues more so with the tuning there, because I think there's a way to make fights difficult. There's a way to make fights bullshit. Nightbane currently is bullshit. That's all I can say. Like, from my perspective, the way that Nightbane is tuned right now is complete bullshit. Can you do him? Sure. Enjoy bring a mandatory Holy Paladin with Righteous Fury so he can soak the blast, or you're not going to have a hell of a time.
So they haven't changed it?
Well, based on what I know. Like, I didn't try him a second time beyond the group we had with Crix and all that. But yeah.
Because honestly, like, I feel like the only way we actually did that is the fact that we had Soul Stones. You know what I mean?
Well, only one person died. Only one person died from the blast, I feel like. You died from the...
I died, the shaman, and a shaman died, and a warlock died. I think we had 3 deaths.
Yeah, we had 3 deaths, but 2 of those deaths were not because of the blast. 2 of those deaths, like, I think one of you died because the boss landed on you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I think I did die from that. Yeah. And then one of the deaths was from the blast. Yeah. I mean, I was just so like, there's no way you can't 3 heal that.
So
boss right
people
now,
are saying June 1st release date leaked on launcher. What?
What?
Hold on. Is that pre-patch, boys and girls, or is that what is that?
Yeah, is that pre-patch, or because if that's TBC, then pre-patch is like fucking tomorrow.
Yeah. All the beta servers are down right now.
Yeah, I just logged in on Classic.
Yeah.
Just doing some shit. So wait, where did they see this?
Well, check the Classic subreddit, apparently. I'm gonna do that, but right now I'm trying to log in so we can do arenas, but all the servers just went down. So no actual release date, no actual launch. Okay. Actual? What?
Subreddit or just the Classic subreddit? Guild recruitment, players.
Hold on a second. Yeah, let me just put this.
Yeah.
So on June 1st, so there's this post on the subreddit on June 1st. It's a Classic subreddit. Return to Island in World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic. I'm like, how? How would you manage that? It's like, so what? Are we gonna get no pre-patch time? That doesn't make sense to me.
I'm looking on the pre-patch. I mean, on the Reddit. I don't.
It's not the ABC Reddit. Let me link it to you.
Oh yeah.
It's the actual Classic Reddit.
Classy Friday, hot new.
Scroll down. Let me see.
Oh shit! June 1st. Wait, what? Return to Outland in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't think that makes sense. I'm sorry. I really don't think. I also think if they were gonna release date, like, I really hope Blizzard doesn't do any idiotic crap like that, because if they actually release it without any kind of like forewarning and just like, oh yeah, a month from now we're gonna get TBC Classic, I'm like, Blizzard, seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
So if this is real, pre-patch has to be tomorrow.
I mean, it could just be pre-patch for TBC, because like obviously you would get the Blood Elf Zone, the Draenei, like June 1st could just be the pre-patch release date.
But it says June 1st return to Outland. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So what? It's like we're gonna get the 1-2 weeks of pre-patch. I mean,
I wouldn't be upset with that, but can you imagine how many paladins would be rushing to fucking 60?
yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, I would be upset about that because I can farm all that. I have people in my guild who are gonna help me out, right? Get everything that I need. That's not my concern. Like, we're gonna do Blackwing Lair so I can get my trinket and all that. So I'm not in a concerned state, but I'm like, I think it's a really bad idea, first off, to release it. Well, early June release date is not too bad, though I think summer would be fucking catastrophic. Honestly.
Yeah.
I think...
yeah.
I mean, I think, like, people... There's a lot of people who are like, oh, I want it in June, July, and it's like, it's no problem. It's like, have you ever rated progression or even farm through summer in WoW? It's not pretty.
Yeah, I mean, like, personally, I personally can't see... I couldn't see TBC being relaunched until at least July. Like, just how things are right now. If they release June 1st, it's going to release with a lot of bugs.
Yeah.
If they release June 1st, it's going to release with a lot of people being angry they didn't have enough time to level their paladins and shit. But, I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I could see maybe early July, like July 1st, maybe. But even that, I think, is... like, I thought there would be at least a month and a half of like patch.
Yeah, I think it's I think this is, well, I think maybe they posted a picture for something. Maybe the text was wrong. But I don't know, like there were stuff leaked earlier. Like, for instance, I still can't get over it how the logo looks right now for TBC Classic, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, the logo. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
it's bad. It's
like,
just...
like this logo looks like something out of like something that Blizzard did not do. Like, I still can't believe this is the actual logo for the game. Like, the Burning Crusade thing is so big, and it's like those lettering is like, I don't know. Like, I would have just liked to see like the Burning Crusade like right how it was, and then just classic underneath. That's it. You know what I mean? Keep it simple, keep it classy. Have it to be like the actual World of Warcraft Burning Crusade, title in the screen and everything, and then just say classic underneath for it. That's what I would have liked to see, but whatever. I'm not going to pick on that.
Yeah,
but,
the fan logo a lot of us have used, right? Like, we just took
exactly.
the BC logo, we add the classic underneath it, simple shit. But then it's like, no, we want to make this. I guess they wanted, I think the reason they might have done it is because they wanted to differentiate between that and a lot of like the videos that are already out there of like private server, right?
True.
They wanted to make that, draw that difference. That's my theory, at least. It's like, oh, we want the difference between all these videos that are based on private server stuff and actual classic, right? So I think that's the reason they did it. But it's still a bad logo.
Yeah.
My brother, who's an artist, graphics artist, he made the whole art on my channel recently. He told me that it looked to him like the Legion stuff.
Looked like what?
The Legion logo.
Oh, yeah. Kind of. Oh, let me look at the Legion logo. Hold on, wait.
At least that's what he said. But the Legion logo is still very
it's much cleaner.
Yeah, it's much cleaner and much more quiet. But it's more so the colors than anything else, right? That's why. But yeah. Oh, actually, look at Tomb of Sargeras. There's a photo of Tomb of Sargeras that you can find. That that looks very similar. I
know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, because I remember when Tomb of Sargeras came out.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Are these servers coming up again at any point?
So here's the Tomb of Sargeras logo. It does kind of look like the same kind of like lettering almost. Yeah. So here's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people are happy because like there's a lot of people who are just waiting for TBC. Like, they want TBC to just come, right? And they really want to like just fucking play the game and all this, and like that's understandable and all. But I'm a little worried about like how many bugs will be in the game, just judging on the way the beta is. Like, listen, I'm like, fucking bring it. Like, I'm down for it. I'm down to play TBC as soon as possible. it's great, but like I'm a little concerned about just judging off of like playing the beta now and how many bugs there could be in. You know,
I think there's a lot of issues, and my concern is similar. Look, it's playable, but it's really buggy and messy right now. And I think that Blizzard should avoid releasing it in this state. At the same time, it's still 1 month that they would have, but actually it's not 1 month, it's like two weeks. And you can imagine how messy it would be in the pre-patch. That's kind of the problem, because maybe they can fix a lot of these issues by the time actual TBC comes out, but they certainly won't fix these issues by the time the pre-patch comes out, because, you know, let's say pre-patch is actually in the middle of May, as we've all guessed along. If that ends up happening, then if that ends up happening, oh man, people are gonna be furious. The classic players are like, hunters are gonna fucking go apoplectic. I can say that much. Prop paladins will be furious because the hot issue still hasn't been fixed. Thanks, Blizzard.
Yeah. So I'm looking at this picture, and it looks like someone like took the picture off of the launcher, right? So it looks like someone took the picture off the launcher. But honestly, like I think someone could have faked this. I mean, it looks very real. It does. Mm-hmm. But it's just I mean, it could have been fake. But like, and how could they accidentally put this on the launcher? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean,
I think there's something that said, there's an idea, when I was following politics, what a lot of people would say when it came to leaks is the following. There's no such thing as an accidental leak for the most part. It's like there are authorized leaks. So like, yeah, with TBC, I'm pretty damn certain that many of the leaks we've actually had that turned out to be real are like authorized leaks from Blizzard. I don't know why Blizzard has decided to go with this whole leak mentality with TBC, because they leaked a lot, right? Long before they announced anything. Maybe they're trying to determine reactions of people. Maybe they don't. I mean, maybe with this, like, right? Maybe they're just throwing this out there, seeing how the player base is going to react before they do anything official. Because it's like, at the end of the day, there's always that plausible deniability with these kind of leaks.
Yeah.
That's how I view it.
So if you look in the comments, Costin, there's a picture that someone took of the full thing. And the only thing is like, it looks, you can even see the scroll bar on the right, like that. If you look really close at the picture I have up right now, you can even see the scroll bar on the right there. Wow, it actually kind of does look legit.
I mean, if it's multiple people getting it, then you have to assume that people actually, like, someone actually has the actual launcher, an actual launcher photo. Let me just actually show this to my stream. Someone actually has this. This is a launch. This is the launcher, right? They have the Heroes of the Storm, all that kind of stuff. That fits in the launcher. But so I'm guessing that people didn't fake this. Whether or not the actual release date is genuine, that's a completely different discussion.
It could be a placeholder. It could be a placeholder.
It could be a placeholder. It could be a mistake on Blizzard's end. It could be a bunch of things, right? That they did.
So I'm like, no, here's the thing though, dude. If it's June 1st, pre-patch either has to be fucking tomorrow or the next week. Has to be. Right? Like, fucking has to be. Like, there's no way they're gonna give people a 1 week pre-patch. Because remember, you can't boost. You could argue this, say, oh, maybe they'll give a quick pre-patch so people feel compelled to boost their characters, but you can't boost Blood Elf or Junai, right? So it's like there's no reason to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I think.
And the point is, like, look, I mean, we've gotten sick and tired of the fucking beta. Let's not deny that.
I mean, it's run its course. I like being on the beta. I like being able to test things and all.
But it's run its course. Yeah, I think it's just tiring streaming it every day, because it's like okay, I leveled the character, I did the raiding, I did all the dungeons, I got many reputations revered. I did all of that. I think it's interesting that they shut down the beta server though as this was coming out. So it's like,
that's true. Like, why would they do that?
Why would they decide to do that at the exact same point? I don't know. Josh asking about the emergency pod.
Oh yeah. Giga sus, yeah. I would have liked it better in the beta, I think, Costin, if we could have kept on playing our guys from the PvE server. And been able to, like, work our reputation up. Because, like, getting the instant reputation and getting everything instantly was, like, it's just, like, there's not much you can do from there. But...
Yeah, I mean, I think you would have also been more attached to your character if you had the character you could was actually yours. Like, even if even if they had given us, like, an instant level 70, which I feel they should have, for our, like, vanilla characters and given us gear vendors, I think that would have been a better decision, right?
Yeah, I think that would have been better. I think, honestly, I mean, like, it would have... I mean, there's negatives and positives to it, right? Because I would have gotten more...
Josh is saying something very interesting if you read the TBC channel, right? Like, if you just look at the message he posted, like, my guy told me 2 weeks ago we were gonna get the big info dump tomorrow. So, the fact that it's happening right now...
Well, maybe I'm not taking off tomorrow.
They've shut down... they've shut down They've shut down the classic PTR as well, apparently.
Really? Well, I guess I'm playing classic right now, guys.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it's going to be down for. It might be one of those 3-hour fucking... Who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm going to log in classic because I'm sick and tired of staring at the fucking screen.
Yeah, I'm logging in. I might do a BG or two, guys, while we wait.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually start... Maybe I'm actually gonna level my fucking mage in classic because I actually want to. Yeah, I actually want to level a mage. I would farm gold, but for me, people are gonna take my guildies are gonna help me with that. So it's like whatever.
Yeah, I need to farm. Like, I still have to go enchanting on my priest. Have to level that up. I have so much I have to do, so fucking much. And the thing is, like, if I keep streaming the beta, am I ever gonna get this done? I don't know. I really don't know, dude. Oh, I just power level. That's fucking. I'm just gonna power level everything.
Yeah, this is
So yeah, so even if pre-patch is tomorrow, guys, that means under a month of pre-patch. Yes. So if there's a big data dump tomorrow, then it's gonna be probably release date. It'll probably be. I just feel like. So a lot of people are trying to plan their vacations and everything around this.
Yeah, this is exactly the reason it's. Yeah, this is exactly the reason from my perspective why it fucking sucks. What if they just release TBC, right? With like, if they release a pre-patch tomorrow, say for instance, right? If they were to do that, I think it would just fucking suck because of that. So hopefully they don't.
Yeah, hopefully they don't. I mean, I feel for both people because there's people who are just waiting for fucking TBC to come out, but then there's people who are like, have like real fucking jobs. They're like, man, I need at least a month notice to give my job for my vacation, and then they get like a, fucking 2-week, 3-week notice, and like, what the fuck? But I mean, that's just how it is. Pre-patch will spike professions mats by like 5 times. Oh, that's true. I should really do my professions now. Fuck. All right, so yeah, I'm literally picking up enchanting right now. Fuck it. Yeah, when the pre-patch came out in the actual TBC, the TBC launch was like, I can't remember. It was a good amount of time.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was known, by the way. It was a month. I played it because I played vanilla, so I can tell you exactly. It was TBC came out in January, if I remember correctly, right?
TBC came out in it was like January 07, right? Or February 07?
No. It was January.
It was January,
Yeah. But we were playing the pre-patch in Christmas and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, we were...
I remember when the pre-patch came out because I remember when I got Vampiric Touch. It was like almost 2 months, wasn't it? Maybe a month and a half. Maybe something like that.
Well, Pally
it was definitely over a month, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember distinctly, because I got my priest to like 60 literally like as the pre-patch was out, because I had my rogue back then and I was just playing him, and then I got my pre-patch. I had my priest leveled him as shadow. Yeah, I think it was about is you saying 6 weeks, Caddy? There you go, 6 weeks. Apparently.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because it was all of December, I'm pretty certain, and I remember that it wasn't then the very 1st of January for obvious reasons. So.
And it was announced November as well.
Yeah.
November 6th. That was probably at BlizzCon, right? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, did they spell power coefficient on here? What did they nerf exactly? I don't know. We're getting this. If you have a link, you can link it in the chat, by the way. I'm pretty sure that would work. Or the Discord, I'll check it out there.
Dude, I don't even remember where the fucking enchanting guy is in the drag.
Oh man, you're trying to level enchanting right now. I'm trying to get
now.
I'm gonna probably start getting my mage to 60 right now on the bait on that.
Yeah.
If
I'll
anyone
tell you
wants
exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna get enchanting. I'm going to literally just learn it, and then I'm gonna log off and go on my shaman duties because I can't sit here and just like this is something I need to do like at like 2 in the morning because I'm like way too hyper to do this right now. All right.
Yeah, no, I get you.
There we go. We learned it.
Yeah,
Good
I get
enough.
you.
So I love how shit always happens on the day I plan to take off. I'm like, man, I plan to take off tomorrow. I'm going out to dinner with my mom. But the thing is, I could stream like before that. If we get news, I might just stream before that and see what's going on.
Yeah, so I think the way you can look at this, all the stuff that they're doing right now is to get attention, because we know they don't have any marketing campaign for TBC Classic, right? We're well aware of that fact. Like, I don't think they have any kind of marketing budget for TBC, or if they do, it's a very, very small one.
Yeah,
so
I feel, yeah, definitely.
I feel all of this is just is just something Blizzard is doing by design to draw attention to what they're probably gonna dump, right? Like shutting down the beta, shutting down the PTR for Classic, doing all that kind of stuff.
You think the beta is done? You think they'll end the beta if we're?
I think they would. Look, if they actually release pre-patch, let's say they shut down the beta. I think they'd be dickheads if they just did that without an announcement.
Well, here's the thing, though. They might say like tomorrow, 1 more week left of the beta, because
that would be fine.
Why else? Yeah, like 1 more week of the beta, because like why else would they have just release Karazhan out like that and let people do it over and over again? It's an idea. I think there's definitely some precedence to this, right? Because a lot of times before the game comes out, before Classic came out, they did shut down the beta for at least I think 2 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks, which I would like that because I could actually stream the pre-patch content, which is going to be fun. Like doing pre-patch knacks and shit, it's going to be fucking insane. There's probably going to be arenas, you know what I mean, and all that kind of shit. So I think pre-patch Classic is going to be a lot of fun if I'm not mistaken, and I kind of want to stream that over the beta, in my opinion.
No, I absolutely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah,
looking for someone to boost SFK on Gehennas if anyone's there. Yeah, by the way, it's like fucking hell. It's just like.
Oh, that's right. I have to level a fucking paladin too. So here's the thing. I'm probably not gonna level my paladin right away. I don't know about you.
I'm gonna get like even if I have to pay for the boost for my own gold, I'm gonna level instantly.
Yeah. I mean, you need to get your guy up for your guild and everything, right? It's like
Well, I need week 1 60, then I need to get boosted in Blackwing Lair, get my styling. I'm gonna do Blackwing Lair every week. Hopefully get that because it's really important for me. And then I'm gonna spam as many fucking BGs as I possibly can. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I want the rank 14 gear, and then maybe AQ 40 gear. Like we'll see what happens from that.
That's exactly what I should do right now. Is I should get 20 of all marks right now. All my priests, because I don't hate PvPing my priests. It's just that I'm too cheap right now to respec every week. I'd rather do BGs as disc or even shadow, and I have a pretty good shadow step, but I just literally go in there with my fucking raid gear and just fucking heal. Like that's all I do. Yeah, so you're on Gehennas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a. That's like one of the most popular EU realms, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's like where Dream State and Apes and all the cool
Right,
kids, all
right.
the Scandinavians decided that they're gonna go on, basically.
What's the name of your guild again, Custom?
Focus. My guild is called
Gotcha.
Focus.
Oh, that's right. I know. Yeah.
I'm playing on alt right now. He's not in the guild. My warrior is in the guild, but yeah. My alt is called, like, Nicholas, an undead mage.
Nice.
Yep. I'm just like, I actually like prepare that warrior for arena. It's like, oh yeah, no beta for you, mate. No beta for you.
I know, right? Dude,
Yeah.
I really think, honestly, if it is actually June 1st, which I still could be, I think we're gonna have maybe one more week of the beta, man. I think that's we'll see. You never know. I mean, that's the thing though, is like I feel like they still need so much more testing done that they should probably leave the beta up for a little bit more.
Well, I think there are certainly issues that they need fixing. It's not even the case of like testing things that are right now, because we're aware of the issues as they are the major issues. Maybe some more would be uncovered, but it's like we want to see the fixes of those issues, right? And if they actually work, because it's like, oh yeah, we're implementing this fix, and it's gonna be great. And it's like, yeah, well, wait, it may not work. And I
don't think they're gonna do anything about the batching either. I think like a lot of big time PvPers are complaining about the batching window. I doubt they're going to do anything about it. I really do. I mean,
maybe not initially, but they might fix that down the line.
If enough people complain about it during like season 1, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, because I think Blizzard has certainly decided to have season 1 right
away.
Yeah.
I think they should wait at least 2 weeks. So you gotta make some fucking Mooncloth right now. That's because I think I need more.
Yeah, I got to level a mage before the pre-patch hopefully comes out, and get tailoring up. I want to get that tailoring sorted out. I'm not going to play my warrior, though, at all in the pre-patch. It's like my warrior is done for Classic as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to play him in TBC, but yeah. Not a big alt guy. So, what do you guys think about all this? The beta leaks, photos leaked, the beta shut down for a bit right now, the PTR shut down. It's a good question. Well, the PTR was shut down for a moment, I guess. It's back up again. Coincidence or intention? Oh. What are people's ideas right now about this subject? Of how its community actually operates in any way, shape, or form, and they're just screwing around. I think it's marketing. Yep, Julian, that's exactly what I think as well. They're gonna use beta as a pre-patch. Yeah, I personally do think it's absolutely marketing right now, so that's where I stand. So I agree with that sentiment personally. What do I have? Let me throw this stuff away. Don't need it. Don't need that. I have alchemy on this character, and I have herbalism. I'm going to drop herbalism once I get max level alchemy, and then I'm going to level tailoring. Let's see, alchemy. 112. Alchemy. Because transmutes are going to be fucking powerful. Or maybe they won't be. Hard to say. The recipe for transmute might, which, holy shit, good luck getting that one. Unless they make it very available, in which case it's going to be a very different situation altogether. But the recipe for transmuting might is going to be an absolute nightmare to get. Someone just DC'd over there. Yep. So I don't, I personally don't have any, well, I'm lying, obviously. From my perspective,
Yeah, someone just said it doesn't say what year. It could be next year. June 1st next year. There we go. Yeah.
you know, I actually kind of hope that it's not this month because Mass Effect Legendary is coming out right in this month, so I kind of want to play that.
Oh fuck, dude! I haven't played another game in like 2 years, bro. I don't even know what.
Yeah,
other games are.
I want to play other games, but whenever I play another game, it's like, oh, I get 100, 200 viewers for playing WoW at any point, really. And then it's like I play another game, 10 viewers max. So it's like, yeah, it feels bad.
Just tell them you're gonna fucking like it.
Yeah.
You know, just tell them like, listen, motherfucker, show up and you're gonna like it. And I don't want to hear any complaining. No, I think this because like sometimes, I mean, listen, there's gonna be dull points in WoW. There's gonna be points where you want to do other stuff, and like I tried like a while back, like playing Diablo, which was fun. But you know, I mean, it's so weird, right? Because like a lot of people either get pigeonholed into playing one game, or they feel like they're forced to play more than one, and it's either one or the other. I think when you get a certain degree of because like there are people who have, you know, 1 to 2K, like look at Paya, right? He has like 2K people watching him and he only plays WoW. Could he be bigger if he played more, or would he end up losing his people if he played more games, right? Because Esfand, like he's known as a WoW guy, but he plays other games as well, right? So it's really hard to kind of, you know, you have to really gauge your audience as well and see.
Yeah, in my case, I think it's just a very big WoW audience because the reason I got so big is because literally of all the guides that I've made for a while, like gearing guides, discussion stuff, like about raid setups and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, for me, WoW is my thing. I'm not resentful of that, but I kind of wish I could play other games so I could not feel like pigeonholed. Because like at the end of the day, do I like WoW? Yes. Do I want it to be the only thing I play for the next few years? No.
Yeah, the same here, dude.
Like, I think also WoW has got, like, the thing is, like, for the next 2 years, I'm fine playing WoW every day and all that. But after that, I don't necessarily want to go in Wrath. I'm just going to leave that there. I actually detest Wrath the Lich King with a burning passion. Like, I think... I'll do it. Don't get me wrong. I'll probably do it, especially if my guild is going to go for it, right? And I'm having fun with them and all that kind of stuff. I'll absolutely do it. But outside of that, it's like Wrath is just not an expansion that I really enjoy. I'd rather play retail than Wrath, which I can do, actually. I can.
Yeah.
I like the thing is, I played retail for a while, and I actually did get a decent amount of views when it came out originally. So
yeah, I love Wrath, but it's not anywhere near as close to TBC to me. Like the things I love about Wrath are the aesthetics, the music, and some of the raids. Like Alderwater is amazing. The PvP is pretty good too. But to me, it's always been like TBC #1, Classic #2, and then Wrath #3. And then after that, I would have to say Legion. I think Legion was a pretty damn good expansion as well. Yeah, all right, there's my cue.
Yeah. So for me personally, when it comes to rating WoW expansions, TBC is the best. And I think people who have never played it don't really comprehend why it's so highly rated, right? But it's just like, to me, there's this character journey you're on. Like, your character feels meaningful, right? Getting all the attunements, getting the gear, all that. It's like a journey of a character. It's the same thing Classic has. Because actually getting from 1 to 60 in Classic and then getting to raids and doing that, it's like, that's a very time-consuming and exhausting journey. And it's kind of similar to TBC for that. Like Wrath, I played Wrath on a server, on 2 servers recently, like once a couple of years ago, and then another time more recently, like this year even. And I've had the same idea both times. Like, it's really nice, it's really great and chill to have an expansion where it's like everything is very accessible. That's great, right? And in its own right, after the grind of Classic and after the grind of TBC, because let's be clear, both TBC and Classic are very, very grindy. But at the same time, like, you get your pre-raid gear in Wrath, you level your character, you get your pre-raid gear, you do Nax, you get all the Nax best in slot gear, and then it's like you're done. There's no reason for you to bother playing the game anymore. There's no incentive. And you could say the same about TBC, but the thing is in TBC that, because it's a lot more fucking difficult, you actually have to put in genuine effort to achieve it in TBC. And it feels like I care more about my character in TBC after doing that than I care in Wrath. Like, in Wrath, I don't give a shit, basically, about my character. And that to me is what makes it worth it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm fucking PvPing right now, but yeah, yeah. And I was just saying to Melderon about the let's just tell Melderon about the pre-patch. Oh, I'm out of here, fuck. Dude, my keybinds are so different from fucking TBC. I'm sitting here trying to fucking paramedic myself, and I'm like hitting greater heal. I try to fear, and I'm fucking hitting renew. Oh my god, what am I doing? But yeah, I think for me, like Wrath is, I have a lot of nostalgia in Wrath too, because it's like when me and Melderon made our first guild, and also I feel like for me, I don't know, Wrath is like it's a great expansion, but you can tell it's a time where a lot of things started to go downhill. You know what I mean? It's very mixed in a lot of ways, but overall I think Wrath was a great expansion overall. I think there's a lot of things that happened in Wrath that led to the game. You know, you had the different versions, 10 man, 25 man, you have all the different stuff like that, but I think overall it was a pretty good expansion.
Yeah. Okay, let me repair. Let's see about this. Details. Where did I put that?
What is it?
Hello?
Speak quickly.
I am forsaken. Speak quickly. Beware the living.
Okay, time to install Questy. Clearly. Let's see, Questy for Classic. I'm gonna just check real quick if the beta is up.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, oh, okay, it's still down. Rip. Let's see. Why in the world? Trying to locate the damn game for Classic. Battle.net is broken. Raf had good gameplay, fixed some of the yeah. Yeah, there's truth. Like Raf did certainly improve the class design, all that kind of stuff, right? So that's absolutely true. But I do feel like with Raf, that Blizzard certainly I don't know, like in a way you can appreciate the fact that they improved balance things, and like as a prop paladin for me, like for me as a prop paladin, it was a pretty big deal what they did in Raf. I forgot to get Questy. I was looking at something else. I was looking at the beta was working. You know, you gotta love Josh, really.
Oh, I fucking love Josh, dude.
Yeah. He got like he like half an hour. No, not even half an hour. Let's see. He posted. It's free right now. Let me see. Like 10 minutes ago, he's like, "Hey, emergency callers, how about you join the discussion about that?" And it's like, oh, I already got 6 people. Fucking hell. To talk because he wants to talk about that. Let's see. Atlas Locasic, talent trees, yeah. Yeah, I think, I think Ghostcrawler, the thing about Ghostcrawler is he did a lot of good things from my perspective. And one of the things to understand about Ghostcrawler is, like, he did, like, there was obviously a push already going into Raft idea, oh, we're going to balance the classes and all that a lot more. But I think Ghostcrawler really did help improve the balance and the gameplay of WoW. But as for the anti-social stuff, like the casualization, I mean, you could throw that down at his feet. I don't necessarily think that's, you can say that's part of the problem that he did, but I don't necessarily think that was necessarily something he should be held responsible for. Right, so I think like Ghostcrawler did a lot of good things. And look, whatever view might have about Ghostcrawler at this particular stage, in retrospect, I think that I think that when he was in charge of it, things were better than they are now. Was it the game that I wanted? Was it taken in the direction that I would have liked with World of Warcraft? No. I think there were a lot of very questionable decisions that Ghostcrawler made. Was it better than Ion's bullshit? Yes. Unequivocally, yes. So I need... Let's see, Aragol's fully... I know that, yeah. Honestly, I have to disagree about... yeah, Ion is a disaster outside of encounter design. I disagree even on the aspect of encounter design. I think he's done a bad job of designing raid bosses as well. That might not sound fair, but I'm not trying to be fair here, because, seriously, I detest the way Shadowlands is right now in many, many ways. That might not sound fair, but you gotta understand this aspect about it. And let me think here. Do I want to go Old Hillsbrad? Do I want to do the Barons? That's a good question. Now I kind of realize, hold on a second, I kind of wanted to do fucking Barons, great. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the Sepulchre, and I'm gonna go to, and I'm gonna go back to Orgrimmar, because I actually want, I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do Hillsbrad Foothills at 22. There's stuff in, there's stuff available in the Barons that I should do right now as a mage. I don't remember who boosted me and helped me get this staff though, because I've had this character for a while. Just, I'm not an alt person, never been an alt person, never enjoyed playing multiple characters at the same time. I gotta say, it's always a bit tedious. Because the thing is, I do enjoy playing multiple games at the same time. Like, I guess if you're only playing WoW, it makes sense to play multiple characters just to have something to do. So what are you planning to play in TPC?
Oh, yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
No. Obviously priest, but I'm not asking what if you're planning to play priest as main. No, I'm asking like how many characters do you want to play, like full time? Let's say
3.
Okay, classes.
So I have a bit of a dilemma. Wait, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either going. Obviously, number 1, my main's gonna be priest. Number 2,
yeah,
it's either gonna be shaman or rogue, and then number 3, it's gonna be prop pally to do heroics with and like have fun with them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't decided because I have a 60 rogue and I have a 60 shaman already.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I haven't decided exactly what I want to do with them because like I do love enhancement, I do love LE, and I do love resto. I love all 3 specs, and but I really am thinking about possibly also doing some PvP with rogue as well. So I don't know yet, because if I do anything with the rogue, it's going to be just pure PvP. But if I do anything with the shaman, it's probably going to be mostly PvE. You know what I mean?
And you can PvP with the shaman. It's pretty decent from that perspective.
Yeah. It's just, you know,
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah. I mean, if you want a PvP character, you can't do wrong with rogue. Although, if you want to do very well in PvP with the rogue, you need PvE gear, and that's a fucking pain.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna play Paladin Warrior, because I actually do like the Warrior. Like, as much as I'm a big prop Paladin guy, I actually like the Warrior from a rotation standpoint. Like, you know, when I'm tanking a boss or a single mob, it's just like there's something about the Warrior plays there that I really enjoy.
Warriors are great, dude. Warriors are fucking so much fun in TBC. A lot of people, you know, I think a lot of people are going to be playing Warrior into like just like PvPing with them and shit too.
Yeah, I mean, Storm Herald, Deep Thunder. I mean, on many servers, Warriors have been dominant in PvP, especially in 2s, but not just 2s. Also, they've done well in 3s and all that kind of stuff. So, so I feel like when it comes to I'm not necessarily gonna push PvP on my Warrior. I'm probably just gonna make him mostly a tank. Because I'm gonna PvP on my Paladin. I need to PvP on my Paladin for the sake of the Gladiator mace for tanking.
Are you gonna do Ret Resto?
I'm not necessarily gonna be Ret. I don't think Ret is actually really good in PvP, because I think like the issue is you have the potential of burst damage and you can really do a lot of damage to people, but you won't kill fully resilient geared players, and you just don't have the same benefit as Warriors do, because like you only have one instant attack, and that's Crusader Strike. Warriors have a lot more. Warriors have more than that, right? Like, even if it's like, I can't stress out how big hamstring is for a Warrior, from just like being able to get procs, which is a pretty big deal for both them and Ret Paladin. So I've PvP'd as a Ret Paladin before. You can really kill people very quickly, but you also die. Like, you can die very easily, and you can be controlled very easily. That's the problem. No, I'm gonna play Shakadin, probably.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Man after my own heart.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like, like, you can get 1k spell power, you're gonna burst people down. That's the thing. And you can heal with that kind of gear. Someone in my chat saying, as much as I have given thought to switching to Paladin, I can't give up charge and intercept. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, if you once you play a warrior and you get to see that you taste charge, intercept, and then in TBC intervene, it's like, yeah, this mobility is fucking awesome. Doesn't matter if you're a tank or a DPS, or having that mobility just feels fucking great. I was get confused at the Zeppelin. So yeah, I agree with that, AB. I absolutely agree with that. And tell you the truth, I did actually consider for a while when I was joining. I should tell this Defcamp. on one server when I started playing TBC again. Actually, when I this was 2019 that I was making this decision. So in early 2019, me and a couple of guys from Dream State, we decided to play TBC. And I really gave a lot of thought to the idea of myself playing warrior, because I knew what I was going to be in for as a paladin. I was going to argue with people. I was going to have to convince them. Whereas, like, you know, as a warrior, you're a tank, and everyone views you as a tank. Everyone accepts that you're the main tank. You don't have to have stupid arguments with people. So,
you're a fucking awesome tank too. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, it's always annoying to play a paladin and always have those fucking arguments with people in TB. Says, oh, paladins can't tank. It's like, why? Because I have, what, 1k less HP? That doesn't fucking matter vast majority of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I decided to play paladin, and the reason I decided to play paladin, yes, warrior is great to play. The mobility it has with charge, intercept, intervene, the utility, all that kind of stuff. It's all great, the rotation. But Paladin is the make or break tank in a guild. Like, the most important tank that you can have in your guild, the most important skill, or rather, the most important player from your tanking crew that you need to have in your guild is going to be your prop Paladin, from my view.
I mean, a lot of, dude, like, the fact that you were able to help dispel, like, me and you are the only people to dispel. Like, you know, they can dispel, they can bop, they can, the buffs that they give, like, there's so many. I mean, the buffs alone, dude. Buffs alone are fucking huge. If you don't have a prop pally, like, we didn't have a prop pally in the group we were doing. No one had salve or anything like that. Everyone was pulling aggro off the fucking tanks. It was ridiculous, bro. It was like just like aggro. And it was a druid warrior we had in the other character. I had to leave because I was doing my giveaway after. And then, like, people were grabbing aggro like it was like their birthday or something. I don't know what that means, but they were.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the things that people underestimate, like, just how big salve is in, like, 5-mans and 10-mans, actually. Because, I mean, maybe you have a holy paladin in a 10-man, right? But for me personally, like, I wanted to clear all the content in TBC on the server I was playing on. That's the reason I started the guild, and we did manage to clear everything, Illidan included. And yeah, we didn't do Sunwall. It's like, fuck that. The way I feel about TBC Illidan is the fucking final boss, not kill Jaden.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah. Like, I remember people quit on retail in my guild just after we killed Illidan, because like, oh, Sunwell's gonna come out. It's like, yeah, fuck that, we don't care. Basically, we killed the final boss. The guy was literally on the box cover of the game. Yeah. That's what they care about.
And imagine if there was a boss, a mouthful of food.
Yeah.
Imagine if there was a boss after Arthas and, like, Wrath. No one would care.
There was a boss after Arthas and Wrath. No one gave a shit.
Oh my god. Wait a minute, who?
Hellion.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. Dude, that's so funny. I literally forgot about that.
I think half the people who played Wrath forget about Hellion, because it's like, because one, it was easier than Arthas, way easier as a fight than doing Arthas heroic. And also, even though the beams killed a lot of players because they couldn't handle the mechanic, but Hellion was just like, oh great, we do this boss, it has some decent gear, it's easy. It's like, can we stop wasting our time and go back into ICC and actually fucking kill Lich King heroic again? Thank you.
Yeah.
That was the whole process with Hellion. Like, it's like, oh yeah. But that's kind of the way a lot of people feel about Kill Jaden and Sunwall Plateau. It's like, oh, I killed X number of bosses, or I killed... granted, I never killed more or killed Jaden, but I did 4 bosses in Sunwell Plateau. It's like, to me, none of those bosses really mattered. Killing Eladari Council just to get to Eladin mattered. So yeah, that's.
Dude, it's so funny. Because like after I killed fucking Arthas, I literally stopped playing Wrath.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a good fight. I really liked ICC. I loved ICC 25. I was stuck on Sindragosa for I think like a month, dude. That fight was fucking hard.
Oh man, yeah, Syndra. I don't like ICC too much. Like Lich King, whatever, as a boss fight. But the issue I have with that is farming ICC for months, and this is where I get that. Like, it's fine doing ICC once or twice, but when you're farming it for months as opposed to World War, it's really annoying to do so because it's absolutely annoying to do so because you have to. I need to send over gold. Just a second. It's absolutely annoying because you have to kill every boss. Whereas in something like World War, when you're doing progression in a lot of the bosses in World War, you can just you only have to do a handful of bosses, and then you can just go wherever you need progression. With Lich King, it's absolutely annoying to progress him because you will wipe a lot. You have limited tries each week, and then it's like next week you have to do every fucking boss up until him, no exception. And it's like a lot of. Well, you don't need to do everything on heroic, I guess, to get to him, but it's like you absolutely need to do every boss in the instance, and it's like Gunship, Death Whisper, Marigar, and all that. That's like, yeah, fuck those bosses, basically.
Fucking Marigar, dude.
Yeah, it was not fun. Like it wasn't fun really dealing with that on retail. It wasn't fun on certain servers I was playing on, or on a certain server I played on. I literally quit before we killed Lich King Heroic there. So
did you? What do you think about Old War? Do you think it's one of the best raids ever in WoW?
Yeah, so for me, my experience on retail RAF is I quit before Old War came out and came back later when ICC was out, so I didn't really experience Old War progression when it was relevant. Then I played on a private server, and yes, I do think Old War is one of the best raids. And I think the reason it's one of the best raids isn't just that the atmosphere is great, that bosses like Mimiron are fucking amazing. Like Mimiron, like there's quite a few bosses in World War that are great, not only in 25, but also in 10, man. Like killing Mimiron hard mode 10 is like one of the great things, one of the greatest raid moments for me personally, because we wiped like 200 times. Like I went with a group on a private server when, and this was the first time I was playing RAF since retail. We went there, we wiped like 200 times. We were playing like 12 hours a day on weekends. I think it took us 2 weeks or something like that. We had 200 tries, all that. We did it, and it's like it felt fucking amazing. We were screaming at the same volume level that the 40-man raid screams.
Dude, you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
When Old War first came out, I fucking hated it.
What?
Do you want to know why? So here's why. It wasn't necessarily because of the content. It was because fucking Melderon quit playing after Nax, and I have to run the guild. And I am not a good guild leader. I will admit this now. I'm a good like co-guild leader. I'm a good, but like guild leader, like, you know for a fact already, I can't do more than 2 things at once, right? So every week it was up to me, because like we had people bleeding out of our fucking guild. Every week it was up to me to find more people to do all this. Like I was having such a horrible time when our Old War came out, and like we would wipe on the fucking the dragon. What was the dragon boss? You had with the fucking chains and shit. So like wiping on that fucking boss for like 2 weeks in a row.
Oh,
and I was just like, fuck it, dude. Fuck it. I give up. I left the guild, went to a new guild, and then I started playing at a really like good level. Like and I was having a fucking blast. It's so crazy how being in that place, like where I was trying to run a guild that was like dying, totally affected my raid experience. Like it was so bad. I couldn't stand raiding because of how bad at the time I was having.
Yeah, it can kill your raiding experience. For me personally, I had something similar happen to me in TBC on Netherwing. I totally get where you're coming from, though. So for me personally, it's like I made... it started out as like a bunch of people from Dream State. We would come together and we would play. And initially it was me and 2 others from Dream State that we were going to run the guild. Then one of them bailed before the server came out because Netherwing came out right after Sunwell came out. Nightbane, it was called, so after Nightbane came out. So a lot of people split. Like, we were supposed to have more people, but a lot of people was like, oh, we're going to go Nightbane because it's coming out earlier. Nightbane ended up being a shit show, by the way. Anyway, so that happens initially. And that means we have less people than originally signed up. And and I'm left with one guy who was supposed to be the GM, but was clearly not cut for it. Clearly not. So I ended up, because I signed up to be the raid leader, to tank, all that kind of stuff. I would handle that, but I basically ended up having to run the guild on my own. And the thing is, I was running the guild, and I had a bunch of officers, some of them former Dream State, some people associated with it, and it's like, oh, we care about the image of the guild, the reputation of the guild, and we want to run things in a certain way, and it ended up being a fucking mess because of that. So I was, and it ended up in a case where I was spending like 40 hours each week just to keep the guild afloat. It was a fucking nightmare, and it's like, eventually I had a mental breakdown because of it.
Oh, I agree. Same thing, dude. If a guild went, like, for me, the guild felt more like a job that I hated than anything else. If you're running a guild and it feels like a fucking job that you hate, like working at McDonald's, fucking leave the guild. Like, it's very rare to have someone that's like actually able to run a guild. And I found out, like, Meldoron's a really good raid leader. You want to know why? Because he fucking delegates. Because he delegates shit to other people. And as a core, we're literally, like, it's not like we were just one raid leader. It's like there's like 4 raid leaders, right? Or 3 raid leaders. Like, right now, you know, we have like people like Ale, Navik, Talix, Meldoron, Ibino, like all these other people that like really help run the guild, Slumber Party. Without those people, I think we'd be fucked. Like, you know, Meldoron alone can't do it. I alone can't do it. Talix alone can't do it. Like, we need to have a lot of people, and I think that's the key to a good, successful guild, is to have a guild leader that's able to delegate, and a guild leader that doesn't feel like they have to fucking micromanage everything, because then they get overwhelmed, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like impossible. At that point.
I ended up in the position where I had to micromanage a lot because other people were not willing to put the effort as officers. I mean, I had officers, and they felt like, oh, we have an equal say in raids, but they would raid log basically. Whereas I was the guy running around like a fucking maniac after every raid trying to get people to sign up. Because, like, the actual raids were immaterial. Like, the challenge of the bosses, what a fucking joke, right? I barely paid attention to, like, oh, raid leading was easy. Actually, like, getting a raid roster together was a nightmare. And I spent so much time of my own time, like, farming the resistance gear, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And, like, I feel bad right now because...
Yeah.
Putting so much time towards the streaming and the beta and all right now, but like we're at the end of vanilla.
Yeah.
But like this last, you know, couple years, like this guild was like my fucking life, you know what I mean? And like running the guild, like looking in officer chat every day, and then like that kind of stuff is hard for me because like I am very one-track brained. Like there's people who are in like 10 different discords and somehow they manage for each one. I don't know how they do it. Like it literally takes my whole fucking like power to just navigate 2 discords, you know what I mean?
For me personally, I kind of feel the same way. Multitasking can be an absolute bitch, and managing that, well, I mean, this is the thing, like it's an actual skill to learn how to multitask, right? To manage guild. It's like I was talking with one of my officers. He was telling me that one of the things for him, as a manager, because he worked as a manager in real life, one of the things he told me that he learned a lot about being a manager from running guilds in WoW. That's the thing. But yeah, I mean, it's certainly a learning experience. So one of the things I would say, if you're an officer in a guild, then I'm just going to say this, and I'm saying this for both our streams. If you're an officer in a guild, you are nowhere near the same level of effort that the fucking GM is putting in.
Or the raid leader. Raid leader.
Well, the raid leader is like, the raid leader can be more or less dependent on the situation of your guild, right? It depends on how much the GM is doing. Because the GM is the one person that everyone whispers, everyone messages. He's the guy, like, I was both the raid leader and the GM, so I had to worry about the rosters, you know.
Yeah. You want to know something that good that's our guild though? Like we have like a hierarchy in the guild to where like there's people that are on basically the same level as Melderon, which is like myself, Talix, Navig, Ale, and we pretty much get whispered equally. Like we all try to like take on as much as we can. Obviously, like but people, I think we've done a really good job of like delegating and splitting up the. Because like Navik, like he's in charge of like all the rates shit. Talix is in charge of the bank and like all the monetary stuff and like a lot of the and then other people we have in charge of like my things, the healing and dealing with the fucking and then we all do loot council. We all talk about loot. We each meet once a week, and it's just like I think a good guild. If you have like people like that, I think you can definitely do it because like I mean, it's hard because I was in a guild before on the private server where we had this one guy, and nothing to him, like, but he was like a control freak, and he had to do everything, and a lot of people had issues with it because, there was just like he obviously didn't, I think, take into other people's like, but like he was trying to do so much at once too, and yeah, I mean, he wasn't a bad guild leader. I don't think he was a bad guild leader. I just don't think he really understood how to like manage 40 people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's a lot. Yeah.
I think I've seen people, like I've seen some people that can manage a lot of people. Like my former guild leader, Varbane, his name is. He was able to manage it. Was it good for his mental health? I wouldn't say so. I really wouldn't say so. And also, it's not just a question of like, oh, can I manage, being a raid leader, guild leader, doing all this stuff? That's not an efficient way of leading a guild at all. I think you always have to have some delegation of duties. In his case, he just didn't handle any loot decisions, basically. He split himself from the loot decision. He had the loot council, and basically all the officers did was handle loot, more or less.
Yeah.
Well, that was one of the main things they did. I mean, they did other stuff as well. They had discussions, etc. But he did I'd say easily 80-90% of everything that went into the guild, and it worked. But it wasn't necessarily the most efficient thing in the world, because as a single person, you can't understand how every class works very well, completely well, and you're not necessarily. And managing all those kind of people on your own, like micromanaging everything on your own, is not great. So I think, like, I tried to have, as a guild leader, I tried to have delegation of duties, but a lot of the people I ended up as officers, like, no one wants to be an officer in the first place. Very few people want to be.
People that do want to be officers, sometimes you have to watch out because they might just want it for the power. You know what I mean? So that's
look. My view is let's not beat around the bush with this kind of stuff. Everyone that's a GM and officer. Like, if you're a leader that doesn't want the power, you're not a good leader, as far as I'm concerned. Like, because that's my view about like any kind of leader and any.
I think it's if you believe that you can run a good guild too. Like that's the thing, because like I believe that we as a whole can run a good guild.
Yeah.
And it's not so much about like wanting to tell people what to do as much as like I want to be able to clear neck, and I need to be able to have people that can do that with me. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I feel like. If I have my goals that I want in game, and I basically want to make sure that we have people that can, also have the same goals and also want to do those goals with us, right? So like, I think that's kind of where we are coming from with our guild, at least, and I think that's why we've had where so many guilds have fallen apart over Classic. We've stayed strong, and I think like a lot of people think that oh, I'm just going to join this guild and it's going to be whatever, but like. It takes a lot. You have to really know your guildies too, and I think that's something that we've had people that are with us from day one, and like we know what people expect out of the guild, and we know what people don't want out of the guild.
Yeah, I understand that. Like for me, from my perspective, like if you're gonna be in a leadership position, you have to want it, because it's gonna be a lot of work, and if you don't want it, if you just or maybe if you just want it purely just for the status symbol. If you're in a leadership position just for a status symbol, you can really fuck off, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So I think people just want that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that I can agree with. Because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of responsibility, and anything from like running a McDonald's to running a guild in WoW, it's a lot of fucking responsibility. I'd say running a guild in WoW, what's pretty difficult about it is the fact that you don't have the capacity like a regular boss has over his employees. You don't have the capacity to tell people to do what you want them to do, right? You have to convince them to one degree or another. Because ultimately they're playing a fucking video game, and there's always other guilds. It's not a job. It's not their income. It's not something they depend upon.
And sometimes you have to really, that's why like a lot of times people are like, you know, when people take the game so seriously, and I can understand it, right? Because you put so much time into it. But there's people who like, you know, oh, they don't get a piece of gear they wanted, and it's like, fuck, you know, they just.
Oh, I've certainly had loot drama in my guild, absolutely.
Yeah, we're actually doing loot list in TBC. We're loot council right now. We're taking a little bit more of a I mean, we are not. I wouldn't consider our guild hardcore, even though we have gotten like some server first, and we have some board first stuff that we had, and but like in TBC. Where, you know, because like I feel like the most serious skills are obviously going to be loot council, but like we're doing kind of what Onslaught did, is like they did this loot list thing, and it's basically like if you show up the raid every week, you're going to get gear, right? Like, and if you don't, you get points taken away from you. Basically, it's very simple. You make a list based on what you want. If the other person has the same amount of points, you guys roll it off, and it's kind of more fair that way, I feel like.
I suppose there are various systems available for people in terms of loot. In terms of those kind of things, and I do certainly appreciate having gear lists available for people. People making their own gear lists and saying what they want, because it also tells you exactly like if they know what they're doing or not.
Exactly, that's a huge part of it. Yep.
Because like, it's like, because then you can, because like if someone's gonna give you a gear list and the gear that they have there is absolute ass, then it can show you like, yeah, they don't know how to play their class, and that's one factor. And yeah, certainly one factor in it. I'm not necessarily fond of like a point system, because I so despise anything related to DKP or EGP or anything like that, right?
I can understand, yeah.
Oh man, it's like whoever fought, like I don't understand how we ever thought a DKP system was ever a good idea, ever.
Oh, you guys had one too?
Oh, we back in the day, back in like vanilla and TBC, yeah, we absolutely did.
You know, like gear just gets fucking wasted with GDKPs. That's why I hate. Yeah, it's like it's crazy.
Well, it's not even just that. It's also like, for instance, I was one of the memories I have is like I was in tier 6. I was in Black Temple Mount Hydrol, and we had E something, right?
EGKP,
yeah, that system. And it's supposed to be fair, better than a pure DKP system. Yeah, okay, because you have like points lost, and it's based on your activity, how many items you've got, and all that kind of stuff. One, it doesn't work very well because you can't make a good gear system. Like, some people need gear more than others. That's the first fact. Like, some classes, certain specs are more gear dependent than others. EPGP, someone said in my chat. Yeah, that's what it was called, EPGP. I fucking detested that system. So I joined this guild after getting into Black Temple. It's like, and I spent months, and we were doing tier 6, right? And I killed Illidan in tier 5 gear after months of tier 6 because I was just at the bottom of the rung. Like, all the priests and all the warlocks got gear before me. Like tier gear, especially. Like, it was the tier gear that was the problem. And then, so I was at the bottom of the ladder. Eventually we killed Illidan, and only after we killed Illidan could I actually get any fucking tier pieces.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's like, and it ended up being a huge, even though like we had fret issues, because like I've talked about in I talked about the issue of like what's important for a tank, right? A pally tank in the beta. I made the video on this. I made the gear list, and I said, look, fret is not important initially. But fret does become important when you're wearing like tier 4, tier 5 gear and your warlocks are in tier 6, right? If you have that kind of gear imbalance, tanks are going to have fret issues. But from the perspective of my GM, all that mattered is I had less points. So from her perspective, it's like, well, Constant is at the bottom of the list, basically. And it caused so many issues with us in terms of raiding.
Right.
And it's like, oh, you could have just gotten main tank priority. It's like, yeah, I guess that was just a bad guild where we didn't have like main tank priority or tank priority, which we should have. But I think I don't think it's good enough to just have like priority on a tank or something like that. I think it's important to have a loot council in general. That's where I stand.
That's
And a loot council that's like that the people you have, like if your officers aren't capable of being fair and equitable and giving gear to the people that need it the most and deserve it the most, then yeah, I think your the officers are just absolutely trash. Like, like I take the view like you want to balance it out as well. Like, oh, do you want to give all the DSTs to the hunters? I mean, sure, you can give all the DSTs to the hunters if you so desire. That's probably the absolute best choice, right, for you as a guild. Like if you just care about progression, but maybe you want to give some 1 or 2 for the melee as well.
Yeah.
So so spread gear around. Don't just like, or don't do what a lot of people do, which is like, oh, I'm just gonna give it to like the 1 or 2 top DPSers. It's like
so many people do that. Not only that, or people will literally make their own guild so they can just gear themselves out. And we've seen that happen with a lot of personalities that you'll say, right?
Asmongold, S-Fan, you name it. You may not want to name names, but I will absolutely name names.
In their defense, I would say they make those guilds and they probably let everyone know. I'm sure that people know when they're joining those guilds that they're gonna get the gear first, right? So I mean, like, it's like if you join that guild knowing that, then that's your own. You can't blame them for that. But what I will say is, I don't think that's fair, and I think honestly, like Melderon, he probably has the least gear out of like most of the people in our guild. He just doesn't care about gear. He just cares about clearing content. I'm kind of in a different position than most other people because I'm a tank. So for me, my gear is very important. Like this is the thing that maybe a lot of people who haven't played tank don't understand. But gear for tanks is quite crucial because it's not because it's both. It means clearing the content quicker.
It means I don't lose threat against DPSers, so they can do more. It means we can do the raid faster because I don't die as much or I don't have to get healed for as much. It means less stress on the healers. It means less stress on the DPS. Like that's the one thing I take the view as that tanks should always have gearing priority. Not necessarily on everything. Like for instance, do tanks need every tier piece over everyone else? No. But do they need like force set if it's good? Like take TBC. Would the warrior want force set tier 5 over everyone else? Yes, and you should give it to him before anyone else for those tokens because force set for warriors in TBC is going to be a fucking huge thing. And it doesn't matter how good it's for priests or druids. It's like, your warrior is going to benefit the most from that.
The reason why our last warrior tank was like and this is when I played on private servers, right? So when I played on private servers, I had that guild leader. He was the main tank, and of course he got funneled all the gear.
Yeah.
And then BRE drops, right? And then he's like, "Well, that goes to me," and we're all like, everyone's like, "Wait, what?" It's like obviously it's a PvP weapon, right? I mean, it can be used on trash and stuff like that, and it's actually not bad. But like, I think that was one of the we had so much drama over BRE.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're the main tank and you're getting most of the gear, dude, like let the PvP pieces like I mean, it's a commander, like even some DPS can use that. I mean, because on PvP it wasn't as good on the private services as it was, but like at least like let the other shit go around. If you're gonna be like the main tank and the raid leader and then fucking take all the tank gear and then take like all the really good gear that comes out first and then take BRE too, like come on, dude, like that's kind of fucked up,
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's just very greedy. Because that's exceptionally greedy as far as I'm concerned. I mean, for me personally, like as a tank, I don't think there's such a thing as, well, in classic, I guess you do have off tanks. Like you have 2 main tanks, and then you have some people that can tank when you need them, right?
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like there are certain the main tanks. Anyone who's like mainly playing a tank in the raid and tanking those are the guys who should get gear priority.
So like for us, it's Navik. Like he is the main tank, and like he gets, like he got the first Hungering Cold, right? He gets the, what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, and like
there's always that discussion about which tank should get the gear. Actually, like for me personally in TBC, you might reconsider that attitude of one tank getting gear over even the others because there are certain gear pieces that are better for druids. There are certain better for paladins, for instance. So in a recent guild, I got the first Illidan shield. Why is that? Well, is it good for warrior? Sure, it's good for warrior, but it's best in slot for paladin for the entire expansion, and it's more impactful on a paladin because the real benefit of the Illidan shield, it gives you an armor proc when you're tanking a lot of mobs. Guess who was tanking a lot of mobs, right?
Yeah, we take the paladin.
Yeah.
That's why like it's good to have people who know what the fuck they're talking about in the loot council. Like yeah, you want to be fair and you want to but you need to have people in there that know like obviously I don't know everything about tanks and DPS, but like I know a lot about healers. So I'm in the loot council and I primarily speak up when it's to do with healers. And then when it's warriors, we have the tank and the warrior guy, speak up. So it's like you want a good loot council with people who are fair and know what is actually best for each class. And sometimes that's hard to get,
Yeah, I mean it's hard to get. Like for instance, like it's especially tricky for both druids and paladins. For druids, it's because they want a lot of DPS gear for their DPS role, right? And they need the good DPS pieces to actually do good DPS. They can do good DPS, and that's one of the main things they have as tanks, but they need good gear for that. How you balance that can be tricky.
Yeah.
For paladins, the tricky issue is, well, they want tier pieces priority over anyone else, and those tier pieces usually are very big, especially tier 6. But after that, it's also the question, they want caster weapons, because those are a major upgrade for them, because it's one of the main sources of spell power for paladins is from their weapon. So it's like in tier 4 you want the Blood Maw Magus Blade, in tier 5 you want the Fang of Leviathan, in tier 6 you want the Archimon Sword preferably. You can get the PvP weapons, but that you can use our argument for anyone. It's like, you can get the PvP weapon for an upgrade. It's like, yeah, okay, so can warlocks. Right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And I'm saying this as someone who will PvP when Classic comes out, but yeah. And then it's like then there's the question of trinkets and all that kind of stuff. It's like so there's a bunch of like debates and discussions when it's stuff like that with tanks, DPS. Like my general perspective, loot council wise, is as follows: unless there's a really big upgrade, otherwise, general perspective is tanks, DPS, healers in that order. All the tanks that are your main tanks, so your druid, your warrior, paladin, TBC, then your DPSers, then your healers. And
unless you're having trouble, like the only way, there are certain raids where you're having trouble healing, like in Nax, we had trouble like with Sephiron. We needed to get our healers geared up before we can get Sap. That's like, but usually 100%. Like usually healers, especially in TBC, like they don't need. I mean, like on tier pieces and stuff like that. Nax was the first, AQ was the first raid in Classic where there's actually tier pieces. And like for us, we did is like, we wanted to prioritize priests because priests are huge on Sephiron. You know what I mean? So things like that, and also like healing in Nax, like with patchwork and stuff like that, is a little bit more. But like most of the time, 100%. Tanks, DPS, healers. You can usually get away with the healers being a little less geared. You know. And it's just the way it is,
I mean, I know it sucks for the healers, but I do want to point out, like, I've played the DPSer at quite a few points in WoW, and I gotta say, like, for me as a DPS, when I've played DPSer, it's nice to get better gear, do more damage. It's always nice, or have more output as a healer, but for a tank, it just
needed. Is it needed down the boss? If it's not, then why are you trying to get gear? Like and you'll get the offset pieces, you'll get the weapons, you'll get the rings, you'll get this and the other. But when it comes to tier pieces, you want to clear content as quickly as easily as possible. That usually means gearing up the tanks and the DPS. It's just
Yeah, and this is the thing. Like as a tank, I can tell you this. For me, like as a tank, gear isn't just like, I got the stat upgrade. No, it's literally changing the way I approach the raid. That's the thing. Like if I get the 100 spell power upgrade on a weapon, that's like fundamental difference for me in the way I tank everything. So yeah. I mean, I wonder
if the beta's even going to come back up tonight, dude.
Let's check out. Let me check if it's up. I'm gonna actually do that right now.
Apparently, a lot of people are talking about the leak right now. So here's the thing about this. Like, I think it could be true, but if it is, they better start crunching, dude. They really better start crunching in the beta. Like, they need to really get a lot of stuff fixed. And you know, I think it's possible that we'll see June 1st.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the fact, I really hope that like pre-patch is fucking tomorrow. I mean, that would be
Yeah.
awesome. But I don't know. I think pre-patch might be, you know, a week from now or so. We'll see.
Well, Philip.
But like, what does that mean? Like, what do you think that's going to mean for?
I think I'm not gonna get a lot of sleep as a paladin. Let's just say that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the first thing I'm gonna say. And I think a lot of paladins are gonna end up being like on the horde side, gonna be undergeared. I think Alliance is gonna suffer a lot on their shaman situation. Because this is the reason I think a longer pre-patch would make sense. Like, this was the reason I advocated for the idea of having shamans and paladins available before launch for the factions that didn't have them before. Really, because it absolutely will help. Will help in terms of just addressing the class imbalance that will exist for both of them, especially the shaman situation.
Yeah, and I mean, like, a lot of people will get the level cap in those 2 weeks, if it is 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but a lot of people aren't. And I think you know, TBC, a lot of people, you know, see it as being a little more hardcore and this and the other, and I think, you know, with this like the smaller window that we have to prepare is definitely going to make it even more kind of hardcore in that as well, because like people don't realize like how much time and you know, planning for people who don't have a lot of time goes into this shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like not everyone can play 16 hours a day. That's the thing.
Yeah. So I mean, in all, I wish they would have given. I wish. Yeah, fuck it. If it was June 1st and we knew about it a month ago.
Yeah.
But you know, the fact that we still like don't even have a fucking.
The fact that it's just a leak, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that it's just a leak, it's nothing confirmed. It's just like, oh, it's like it's gonna come out at this point. Like, yeah, Blizzard, thanks. How about a hard announcement with plenty of time in advance, not just throwing it on our heads. It's always annoying when you have those kinds of announcements, especially when you're leading a guild, because like, yeah, some people are just not gonna make it because of that. There's plenty of people where it's like for whom summer is a bad situation. There's a lot of guilds, and I feel like my guild will be fine in summer. That's not my concern. Because I have enough hardcore players. Like, there's enough hardcore players in my guild. But, like, a lot of the casual guilds will die if it happens on the beginning of June, or summer in general. I think it's less bad if it's just literally the beginning of June. But I still think it's going to be a problem. In terms of, like, casual guilds are going to suffer quite a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean...
But that's the crux of the issue, though. It's like, when do you release TBC? Because right now, we have the problem, it's like, if they wait for all of summer, then that's too late. The classic community... Yeah.
The big factor is that Shadowlands is not doing good.
Yep.
And I think they're gonna need this to boost up their fucking money.
But yeah, but it's such a bad boost, because it's like a lot of people will quit over the fact that summer. Like a lot of guilds will disband over summer. People are not gonna get, like, there's already a significant shortage of guilds, and TBC will not be easy. That's the first thing. Like, we've seen MacFerrin, we've seen Nightbane. It's like, it's not gonna be a fucking cakewalk.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna get a drink and be like 2 minutes most. I'll be right back.
Sure. So yeah, I certainly hope that leak isn't true. At least, yeah, I mean, if it's pre-patch on June 1st, that makes sense, that's fine. But yeah. Man, I don't really want to spend my birthday day on leveling in Hellfire. Oh, when are you born, Lina? Oh, so you're, wait, you're born on June 1st, okay. Right. But yeah, I get you. It would be absolutely disastrous. I still need some items here. Lux Skull. I think I should head over to to Stone Talon over here. Just to get that sorted. My guild will certainly... Yeah, I think a lot of guilds will disband, Philip. I don't dispute that. I think that's the problem. I think this is the issue with what they've done in having, I guess, Classic last too long. In that they should, if they had done this like a couple of months ago, it wouldn't have been a problem. But they kind of like, yeah. 10th, actually. Okay. Yeah. So I do think that it is absolutely a major issue the way they've handled the whole thing with TBC, because I think they should have tried to release it earlier.
All right, I'm back.
But they probably couldn't.
Just need to get some bread to soak up the sauce. Here we go. Who's that?
But that's ale.
Ale, what do you think about all this fucking June 1st shit, dude?
Well, he won't tell us because he's been busy talking with Josh and the exclusive club up there.
I mean, like, I heard that, you know, some people have verified this and that it is very possibly true.
Some people have verified? What does that mean?
Not verified this. I've heard, okay, so what I've heard is that some people have also heard the same thing through other channels, and that there are multiple pictures of the leak.
Yeah.
And now it could be a placeholder, right? Could be a placeholder date. However, I had heard through some channels that other people have heard the same thing. And that pre-patch is going to be either next week or whatever the 18th is, and then there's going to be only like 2 weeks or so to level up for paladins and shamans and all. Now, my main argument against this, I'm like, here, listen, I want TBC as soon as possible. It's great and all. The main problems I have with this is that there are still some major bugs in the beta. There is not, I feel bad for the people who work full time and can't fucking give a month's notice to have a vacation. And I feel like they're kind of rushing this because I think Shadowlands is doing so bad that they want to have some way to fucking make money right now. I don't know. Those are my like thoughts on it. I think that, you know, like Koss was saying, midsummer launch might not be that good for some people. All in all, though, like I think this could be real. I think it could be, but I wouldn't be surprised if they push it back. And I think that's maybe. But I did hear also that tomorrow there's supposed to be a lot of news.
Well, that's what Josh said, didn't he? Right. Like, what did you guys discuss actually? What was your
pretty much all the same thing, like based around that image, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, has Josh heard something? Have you heard something? I think we should ask Crix because I think he also has like some people.
Crix knows nothing. Josh did actually hear that there was going to be information released tomorrow. This is what he heard. So supposedly somebody told him, a source or something that he trusts.
Yeah.
I have no idea. This is what he said on the cast, is that he was told like months ago, or a significant amount of time ago, that on May 4th, they're going to release all the information, the dates and everything.
Oh, okay. So do you think... okay, that's all good. So we have to wait until tomorrow then.
But you remember with BlizzCon, they accidentally like released the information a day early, right?
Yeah.
So this is kind of a similar sort of thing. Like they could, right?
Accidentally, yeah.
Like this is really bad for them, right? Because it totally deflates any hype people could have, because now everybody's talking about this instead of, you know,
unless it was deliberate. Like I believe in a fear. There's a theory I have when it comes to a lot of company leaks, and it's something like I developed while I was following American politics, which I still do. And it's the theory that there's no such thing as a leak. There's always an authorized leak. Like someone in Blizzard higher up deliberately decided to release this information. We know they don't have a marketing campaign for TBC Classic. And this is what I was telling to Defcamp earlier. We know they don't have a marketing budget for TBC Classic. So doing this, having that leak, it's like, it's all been leaks with TBC. Like, this is the first thing. It's all been fucking leaks. Leak after leak after leak, right?
True, dude, yeah.
So it's like, to me personally, I believe that if this is a leak, it was deliberate. I don't think there were an accident. Like, if you tell me that some intern changed the Battle.net launcher to show that, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to accept that. It's like,
I think it helps the hype, honestly. I think people are talking about it more than they would.
If it was deliberate, why would they fucking put it on Heroes of the Storm? You know what I mean?
Because
Like,
it's a way for plausible deniability. Like, you don't want the leak to be too obvious. That's what I feel about it. I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not necessarily the best, but yeah. I like how American politics made that clear. Yeah. That's what it's called. But anyway, what do you guys think? Like, do you like what did you guys
like? I think it's. Have you heard of Occam's razor?
The simplest explanation is the most obvious one. Yeah.
The simplest one in terms of Blizzard is that they fucking leaked it on purpose, I think.
Yeah. Or
I don't think that's not the simplest explanation.
You think someone you think so? To you, the simplest explanation is someone fucked up the BattleNet launcher, which not everyone has access to mess around with. To be clear.
I actually know the guy, and I don't know him, but I added him to my BattleNet friends back when in the classic beta, who was in charge of the actual fucking the launcher.
Yeah.
He's like, I never talked to him since then, but I still have him on my friends list. Maybe I should hit him up.
Try that. See what he says.
Set him up style.
Yeah. So is the beta up, AL, by the way?
The beta's up?
No. Is it up? I'm asking.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
I checked it about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing some arena. I mean, I'll do some BGs on my priest if you want to join us, Al. Join me.
I was me and
doing?
Defcamp were gonna PvP. Me and Defcamp were gonna PvP, and then it's like I made an arms warrior. I got the gear, and then it's like boom, beta goes down. Annoying.
Yeah, I'm just doing some Arathi Basin, some War Song and shit like that.
But by the way, we tested this out, Ale. I don't know if you guys talked at all about this in your drums discussion that you had, drums podcast. But something occurred to me today while I was thinking about like professions. One of the things that occurred to me with leatherworking, you know the debuff that drums gives you now? It's also an 8-yard range debuff. So the drums are 8 yards, but so is the debuff. So
really?
Yeah.
Yes, he's absolutely right. It is. I realized that the other day, and then when he mentioned it, I'm like, holy shit, that's right. So people can literally choose not to get hit by the debuff, and then, you know, yeah.
Or people will still, basically, the conclusion is, they didn't fix leatherworking completely. They still haven't made it a non-mandatory profession, basically. Because there's, not every fight, there's a lot of fights where you don't have to spread out, but there's also fights where you do have to spread out. So it's like, oh, will you have the situation on those fights where everyone's gonna clump up together, use the drums, and then spread out, or will people just have leatherworking and use their own personal drums? That's what I feel is gonna happen.
Which is a really good point he brings up, Al, isn't it? I mean, I didn't think about that at first.
Which one?
That people might still want to have leatherworking for just so they don't have to stack up. And that's still really good, even though it's a quarter of its previous effectiveness.
Right, I didn't know that 8 yards thing was in.
Yeah,
and, like, we can't test it now.
Me and Defcamp.
We already tested it.
We had tested it. He used drums. He got the debuff. I didn't get the debuff. I was standing more than 8 yards away. But still within his heal range, basically. So it's like, yeah, I was in like 30 yards. I was not in 8 yards. I didn't get the debuff. So, yeah, it's kind of funny because it's basically a situation where Blizzard's first fix for the drums of battle is kind of ruining their second fix in a way. So, yeah. Make the drums 40 yards again, Blizzard. That's what I'd say. Or stop fucking around with leatherworking and just remove drums of battle from the game if you're so concerned about that. That's where I stand. Yeah.
I think that's really interesting, though. I think, and the one that comes out later has a longer range, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Maybe that's gonna be, people are gonna use the other one because they know they won't get hit by it instead. You know what I mean? Like, will anyone ever use the greater drums if they know they can? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Fair point.
Yeah, it's something that occurred to me, but honestly, like to me, I don't think that it's actually like I was thinking about like leatherworking when I was considering all of this, and it struck me about this. But my original thought on it is, well, okay, you've theoretically reduced it to only needing 5 people. And by the way, with this whole thing, like there are healers who don't want drums of battle; they want drums of restoration.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like, do you give a crap about drums of battle, Def, or do you care about restoration? That's one thing. So you're now incentivized to spread more Azerate if they keep it as it is. Hopefully they don't, but yeah.
So, real quick, back to the leak thing. Are you guys like happy that it's like? Oh yeah, I know how you feel, but are you happy about the June 1st thing? Do you think it's too soon? Do you think there's still a lot of bugs that need to be fished out? Like for me, I know, first of all, I have 3 fucking guides that I planned on making before the BC came out, and I know I've been really slacking on them and all, but like I thought I at least had another 2 months, dude. Like at least, you know. Obviously that's a very selfish reason, but all in all, like fuck it, I'll bring it. Like I'm ready for it, but I thought we at least had a little bit more time, you know.
Yeah, no, I thought there's gonna be more time for sure. Like the fact that there was no announcement, I thought we're at least looking at like 6 weeks or something. The fact that there hasn't even been like a pre-patch announcement, although there's been that kind of like semi-leak that would be like May 18th. If that, like, I can't see them doing pre-patch tomorrow, to be honest. Like that, them just springing it, I think there's no way.
You think this leak is wrong?
If it feels wrong.
Do you think it's fake, or do you think the information that like, do you think it's photoshopped, or do you think it was deliberate on Blizzard's part? Well, not deliberate. Do you think it was from Blizzard, basically? The leak.
I think it was real, personally. Yeah, I think it might have been a placeholder though. The date.
Or it might have indicated pre-patch, because I've heard, the reason I say that is because I've heard, I believe it was even on your own thing, like even you said this, maybe Defcamp, I don't remember who said it, but there were the rumors that they're going to put, or some people said there are rumors that they're going to put the pre-patch in June. Some rumors I was reading about, I don't remember where, but there was like, this was on some Discord, I don't remember who said it, but yeah, like the pre-patch is going to come June, release in August. That's one of the things someone posted somewhere online.
So what I think we're going to hear is we're either going to hear tonight that, remember how they did like damage control last time? They're like, oh, that leak was like, no, that wasn't right. We're either going to hear tonight from like lore or someone that this wasn't correct, or we're going to hear by tomorrow that there's going to be some update. So I think no matter what, we hopefully will hear something pretty soon as to whether this is real or not.
Yeah, I think tomorrow it's going to all become apparent. Like based on the other information that Josh heard, that there's supposed to be information coming tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. My initial reaction is that it's fake. Is that it's there's no way this thing's legit.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to think that maybe it's not. That it's actually right, and that the pre-patch still is May 18th, and they're only going to give people 2 weeks level.
That's crazy, though, man.
Yeah, that is.
It is. But Navik actually said on the podcast, one of the big things we talked about was, are they really going to give everybody a lot of time to level? Everybody's going to slam into Outlands all at the same time. It's going to be like brutal, right?
Well, the only
this would knock it back.
No,
like,
it wouldn't knock it back, because the only people that are getting fucked by that are paladins and shamans. It's like you're not solving the problem of people slamming into Outland by just reducing 2 classes. That's. I
mean, there's a lot of people who, like, more casual people who are going to be playing these other classes as well.
Yeah, but a lot of, like, the people who are going to level in 2 weeks they would have leveled in 2 weeks or 4 weeks, right? They're still gonna. There's still the people who want to get to 60 in 2 weeks are going to do it no matter what. You know what I mean?
Do you think the boosting service is not going to be available in the pre-patch though, Ale? It's like it's still going to be there. You're still going to get 60, and you're going to get 60 faster as well. It's like literally just go AFK for 2 days following a guy in Marad, and no problem. I don't see. Yeah, and also, yeah, I mean. The level boost doesn't matter because
it's like it's funny because this, like, if this is legit and the patch is coming on May 18th, so many people are going to be upset because like already even in our guild, people were planning on leveling their characters and going into max and getting T3 on them and doing BWL and AQ and like kind of getting their characters ready, their new rerolled characters, right? So like because they haven't given any information to anybody, there's all these expectations people have, and it's like, well, like already, like people are freaking out about it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's like the one thing I would say, like the reason I say it's an authorized league, because generally the reason those kind of leagues happen is either to share information that you want some kind of deniability for, or those kind of things happen because you want to determine how people are going to react, right? And then maybe change the oh, I'm gonna die. Sorry. And then maybe change some things around dependent on how people react, right? So maybe they put this out there to see what kind of how people would react to the announcement. Maybe that's what they did. Maybe that was the entire reasoning behind it. Maybe, as someone said in my stream just now, that the reason Blizzard is going to release the game just as is they have a financial reason for doing so, because they have the level boost and the deluxe edition of TBC, from what I've heard. Is that the thing? So Blizzard has reasons to release the financial reasons to release the pre-patch and to release Classic quickly, but even though it's a mess right now, the beta is a mess.
It's gotten a lot better. I will say that. It's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, but come on. There's still so many issues. And Hunter...
I still don't think Nightbane is correct. I mean, it might be. If it is correct, then Nightbane's going to be a fucking hell of a fight. But I don't remember Nightbane doing that much fucking damage. I really don't. But it could be pre-patch, you know? And, like, there's, like, little things like that.
Well, the big one is the Hunter pets right now not working.
Which I think, you know, will take, what, a week at most, maybe? I think, hopefully.
Oh, come on. They still haven't fixed the HOTS not giving mana back to Paladins. You think they can fix Hunter pets when they just broke them, apparently.
Shit. I fucked up. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. So, yeah, I think honestly, though, Costin, I think they could, if they worked really hard, they could do this in 2 weeks, I think. If they, you know, I mean, like, there's a lot that they did fix. And I think they have priorities, right? Where, like, you know, the priorities have been at first were to, like, you know, knock out the big stuff. Like, are quests working? Is this working? Then it was, like, you know, heroics and boss fights and stats. And then it was class-specific stuff. And now they're still finishing up on the rest of the class-specific stuff. And I think that can be done within, like, if you look back and how long the beta's been out now, what, over a little over a month and a half, something like that, 2 months, like, whatever, however long it's been. They've gotten, like, to where it was when it first came out. They have done a lot since then. They have. So I think that it's possible that they could get the beta ready to launch by June 1st. But I still think there's going to be bugs at launch no matter what.
I think the issue isn't necessarily the launch. As I said earlier, I think they can fix stuff by June. I believe that myself. The problem is going to be the pre-patch, because especially all the class problems. And look, here's the thing. There are issues in vanilla content too on the beta. That's kind of the problem. Yeah. It's not like, it's just that Outland, and Outland is behind this portal. It's locked away. It's like we don't have to worry about it. No, there's broken stuff in vanilla. A lot of broken stuff in vanilla content as well. So it's a mess. So if they were to take the exact version of the beta, maybe they have a newer version that has some bug fixes and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. I think that it would be a mistake if they released it as is. I think pre-patch on June 1st would be fine. I think full release on June 1st would be a disastrous decision, personally. That's where I stand on this issue.
What do you mean by the Paladin HOTS? You said Paladin HOTS. Did you mean Paladin Seals?
No. Okay, so if you get healed by a heal over time, like a Druid, if you have a healer Druid, because obviously most of their healing is from HOTS, you don't get mana back from Spiritual Attunement right now in the beta. And it's been like that pretty much from the start. So
is that a bug, or was that?
Yeah, it is a bug. It's not intended. You're supposed to get mana back from every heal, as long as you.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal, because it means, like, if I have a healer Druid, I'm gonna run So.
Exactly. So, like, But all in all, though, like I don't know, that can't take more than. Here's the thing, like I really believe this. No matter what, it's gonna launch with bugs. No matter what. Like,
yeah, sure. Yeah, we know
but
that.
Like, it can't launch with bugs like that because if it launches with bugs like that, it's gonna make people not want to play certain classes in the beginning, and then it's gonna have huge effects throughout all. Look at how much the classic in the beginning of classic, how many things that happened in the beginning of classic had effects throughout all of like classic WoW. Like for instance, there was I can't think of anything right now, but there were a lot. Trust me, there were. Oh, look at like phase 2, like how phase 2 ended up like fucking so many servers up, right? how fucking how horrible that was. That fucked so many servers out throughout the longevity of classic WoW. And people being able to farm certain things early in the game, bots. Like I think like a lot will happen due to what happens in the beginning of TVC. So I really hope they polish it as much as they can. I do.
Yeah, I think this is.
Like I know.
Go ahead, Dave.
I know some players, like multiple people, actually didn't play Hunter in Classic because they were so buggy going in.
Yeah, exactly.
And like the pet situation and things right now is like, it's not great. So, I really do hope they get that fixed up, especially because like, Warlocks and Hunters are supposed to be big in TVC, so for them to have problems off the bat, like, it'd be unfortunate.
Yeah, so I think that's the main thing that we have to focus on is like game-breaking bugs and our bosses working correctly. Like listen, you won't hear me complain if Nightbane is actually that difficult, but part of me feels like there's something a little bit fishy happening there. Like I don't know for 100%, but in all honesty, I'd be happy if it launches like that. Like it is a challenge, it definitely is. But then the other part of me thinks like, how is this going to affect the rest of the player base? Because I logged in today. Into the fucking beta, and literally all of chat. Oh fuck me!
They fucked you?
Yeah. All of chat was literally just looking for more on fucking Nightbane, looking for more on Shade, looking for more on Netherspite. Like a lot of people were wiping in Nax in Kara, which is a good thing, right? I think what we got out of Kara, like the fact that it is definitely harder than it was before, I think it's a good compromise because it's not hard. Like it's not hard to the point where it's ridiculous. It's honestly just mostly the side bosses, the non the fucking, what are they called? The ones you can.
Trash?
Fuck no, the bosses that aren't part of the actual. God damn it, the secondary. Someone help me. The optional bosses. Thank you. Yeah, the optional bosses are, I feel like, the ones that are more difficult. So like you can still go in there with a pug, do the raid, and like not do the optional bosses and still kind of get through it.
I mean, is Nightbane really optional though if it's required for attunement?
It's optional at first. Yes, at first it's optional. So like people can come in there with tier 4 and then do it, and then it should be a lot easier. Like you don't have to do Nightbane until what tier, like the end of tier 4. Like, I mean, obviously there's.
Yeah, but he has important loot that people want,
yeah, exactly,
so it's like skipping him. Sure, you can skip him if he's that obnoxiously hard. Then I think a lot of people will. But at the end of the day, everyone needs to get attuned.
Costine, which side are you playing Paladin on? Are you Horde or Alliance?
Yeah, Horde. I'm always Horde.
So if this is short, this is going to be rough for you, right?
Kind of, but at the same time, not really. My guild is gonna help me out, so. But yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of sleep. Yeah, let's just leave it there. It's like I'm not gonna sleep a lot. Plain and simple. That's gonna be my problem. But yeah, it's gonna be rough. Like even for me, and I've played 16 hours a day for a week straight when Classic came out. I think this is gonna be even worse because I'm gonna need a lot of rank 14 gear to be in a good position for leveling. I'm gonna need AQ gear preferably as well, Blackwing Lair stuff. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be in a great position, really. And I think, and keep in mind, I'm in that position. I will have people from my guild helping.
Beta is up.
Oh, beta is.
Shit. All right. Any change? Let's see if there's any changes.
Okay.
Let me know if there's any changes. I'm gonna sit the rest of this game. It's only
Yeah, I'm
2 minutes
gonna.
left.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in just a bit.
You guys want to do some threes?
Sure.
I signed up to do a strat run.
Okay.
Ooh. Strat, eh? What are you getting out of strat?
Just for funds.
Oh, I see. I see you there.
Yeah, I'm gonna log on in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I wonder if they added. I wonder, who knows? Maybe they fixed. Maybe they fixed some stuff. Maybe they fixed the hunter pets. Maybe they fixed the. I think we should test everything we can, Costin, that we know that's bugged before we start doing shit. I can make a. I have a druid real quick that I can.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna log out of Classic and get back on the beta. Give me a moment. It's saying incompatible, okay. So I guess I need to update my client. Give me a second.
Big patch, maybe?
No, it's not really a big patch. It's a small patch, but it's saying incompatible. Yeah, okay, there's the update coming up.
Good point. Let me restart mine.
What was the problem with one hand spec? For what class, though, Nico? And for what class, yeah? So we can finally do some arena. Fucking finally. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get a drink before we...
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back.
So let me get this straight, Lorem. I've tanked all this beta with so many people that are making guides and so many people on Light Club saying, oh, fret is an issue. I've been tanking in this beta with 5% less fret than I expected. Okay. And I've held fret against every single DPSer that I've come across. Yeah, fret is a big issue for prop paladins, everyone. Okay, basically, if you hear onward that paladin should gear for fret, do you have mana issues tanking? Yeah, I do, especially because of the hot issue where I'm not gaining fret if I from heals over time. So if I have a heal druid healer on me, then yeah. Though I have some mana issues outside of that as well, especially when I'm spamming ability.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah. I'm now using the Greater Blessing of Kings.
Just finished updating. Let's see. Alright, logging in on old Deferoni.
Yeah, get on your druid, mate.
Alright, let me just check the priest real quick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be at the bank. Give me a moment.
Okay.
PvP
Oh, wait,
gear removed from the vendors? What?
You're kidding me.
Oh man. Well, I got my my warrior gear at least, so.
Ooh, apparently they're giving people marks of honor and BG marks.
What? So you're incentivized to do BGs now?
I think so.
But is the gear available at the BG vendors?
I don't know.
I guess we're doing BGs costing instead of arena.
Why not do both? Okay, fair. You're gonna be my pocket healer. It's like I'm gonna make the greatest arms warrior montage, and you'll be the guy that never gets mentioned in all of those.
Oh, thank you.
You remember all those great warrior montages, right? It's like, oh, this Imba arms warrior in vanilla or TBC. It's like just killing it, one-shotting everyone, and no one mentions the fucking healer that's right behind him.
Yeah, I hate that.
That's what I was referencing right there. Yeah, so tell me when you're online. I'm just
I gotta make a new one. I think I deleted the other one. That's alright, I'll just fucking make one just hot. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, let's see. Well, you know you have a renew on your priest. That works.
Yeah, but I have more hots than this. You know
Okay.
I mean?
Yeah. Oh, so you can get honor as well from what they're giving.
Yeah, we can do both arena and the BGs, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've got my warrior ready. Should have it ready anyway. So yeah. I just had to get a couple of gems on it, and then I would be good for it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's great damage right there. I'm kind of concerned I'll just end up dying. There we go. Okay. Well, say when you're online, anyway.
Yeah, I'm online. I'm just coming to Orgrimmar now.
What's your
My
name?
name is Artaeus. Artaius. Yeah, it's actually what my druid's name was back in the day. That's why I made it.
Artaeus.
Artaius. I can just invite you. You're Costini, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, hopping on the warrior.
Yeah, I saw
All right,
that
where you
spot. At the bank.
At the bank? Okay.
Right at the bank.
All right. We just load you up with like life blooms and regrowth. That's it. And then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
You're testing the mana. Oh, you're getting mana back.
Well, fucking finally, Blizzard. Thank you.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, yep.
Do a regrowth. Let's see.
Oh yeah, you're getting a fuck ton of mana back, bro. There you go, dude. They did it.
Yeah, they fixed the fucking issue. Also, apparently, like Paladin, a Paladin talent was bugged, so like one-handed weapon specialization was bugged for Prat. It didn't work for all spells. So I was doing like 5% less fret all this time on the beta.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, and well, there goes the argument that paladins have to gear for fucking fret down the window.
Yeah, right?
And I'm like, oh yeah, paladins will have to gem spell damage. It's like, fuck off, bitch. I've been holding fret the entire beta with 5% less fret.
What brings you here?
Yeah, seal twist does work. I don't know if you know that, Casa, obviously, but it does work. I can show you.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they fixed. Hold on, I actually need to log my paladin again. I'm on my warrior right now. I'm just gonna log the warrior, the paladin, Costin, not Costini. I'm gonna log to see if Seal Vengeance and Seal of Blood, you can seal swap those. Let me just give me a second. Yeah, so two-way seal swapping for Blood and Vengeance still doesn't work. Maybe it should, maybe it shouldn't.
What do you mean two-way swapping?
So you can't swap. So the way seal swapping works, at least the way Blizzard implemented, they put a delay where your seal stays up for a bit of time when you switch from it. That doesn't happen with Blood or Vengeance, but you can use it with like. So seal command, when you swap from it, it stays for a couple of seconds afterward. Yeah.
So it's only working for some seals, what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh man, fuck you, Blizzard. Just go fuck yourself. They added the Master's Key and the fucking.
What? They added the key for
Karazhan. Fucking hell, Blizzard. Yeah. The consumables guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like great, Blizzard. Great fucking job. Okay, so we can just go fuck yourself, basically, Blizzard. Is all I'm gonna say. It's like, how like that did that take you? It's like, oh yeah, congrats on fixing the issue. It shouldn't have been an issue in the first place, right? So yeah, you don't get credit for this.
Well met. Be careful.
You wish to speak?
All right, let's see what else did they do. So apparently, let's check out.
What are you looking for?
Yeah. So I wonder if everyone's gonna be doing BGs now.
Strength.
So let's see if these vendors have.
Relax.
Oh wait, what the fuck did I? Oh my god, I just got 100 marks of each. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Oh, so they give you 100 marks of each battleground. I have 100 Alterac Valley, 100 Basin. So now all I need is the actual honor. You know what I mean, guys?
You have the honor to check your character.
I'm Where did you get that? I don't have it.
70.
The
So
ogre says the ogre sells an item that gives it.
I went to the ogre. I literally just got it all from him.
Yeah.
It says honor points as soon as you hit log in there.
Yeah, just.
So the thing is, though, where is the gear? If the gear is gone.
What the gear? Oh, maybe they removed the armor pieces. Yeah, sure, but
unless they're on another vendor.
No. It's only this guy that's active right now, so maybe they removed the armor pieces.
Interesting. So people that already have the gear are keeping it because, like, I still have it.
Obviously. Yeah, I still have my. I just bought the pieces. I still have them.
Oh no, you guys go deep. You can buy the. Oh wait, that's level 60 stuff.
That's a level 60 gear. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, wait. Oh no, wait. This is the that's level 62, right? Yeah. It's all level 60 stuff. What the fuck? Okay, this is really interesting. So you're telling me that people who were lucky enough to get the gear beforehand are going to keep it, and other people aren't? Because that's kind of fucked up. I mean, I'm not complaining right now, but
Which gear?
because like I have the Primal Mooncloth. I mean the Mooncloth set, right? I have the PvP Mooncloth set. But if you make a new priest right now, do they just give it to you, or let me try to make a new priest and maybe they just give it to me? Let me see. Let me just check my druid and see if they gave him
You wish
PvP
to
gear.
speak?
Hey Ale, as a warrior for PvP, do you use the meta gem that gives you a chance to stun the target?
I don't know.
Yeah, which one? Go ahead.
Generally, at least until like some people do use the % crit damage one, but most go with the run speed and attack power.
Okay.
So that way you can get the boot and chat.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? The sure-footed.
So I have no PvP gear on my druid. Let me try going to the vendor and see if there's any available. There must be other. Maybe you can get them from the actual vendors now, the ones that are supposed to give them to them. Or no, that would make no sense either.
Ah, I have just the thing for you. How may I aid you? Walk with the Earth Mother.
I've been expecting.
Yeah, it looks like the pre-patch setup with the PvP vendors. True. So let me just check again. Yeah, there is no gear available for me to get on my druid. No PvP gear other than the Sergeant's Heavy Cloak, the trinket, the talisman, and the gems. Huh. I wonder if they're thinking about shutting down the
Winds
arena
be at
queue
your
soon
back.
or something. Like, why else would they do that? You know? Anybody have any theories of why they would get rid of the PvP gear for people?
Probably an accident. I don't know. Maybe this is like the release version, the release client they're testing.
We could check Area 52.
It doesn't have it, right?
We could check Area 52 to see if they had the vendors there.
Special?
Or at what's the name? Nagrand or hold on. I think honestly the beta is almost over, guys. I think we have maybe 2 weeks of the beta left.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
If it is actually June 1st, get ready to beta for the beta end like sooner rather than later.
I think you're right.
What brings you here?
I'm gonna go fly to the PvP vendors real quick and see what's up.
Apparently, Alliance get PvP gear.
Oh, really? And we don't? Let me try. Let me look and see.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
I'll be right back. I'm going on my dwarf right now.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
All right, where's the ogre?
Ancestors watch over you.
Nope. Oh, wait. Yeah. Holy shit. And they have the weapons now, the Alliance.
What's what?
The Alliance have the weapons too now. They can buy the weapons, the blue weapons. but they don't have the gear. They just have the weapons for them. So they have the Grand Marshal Quick Blade. They have all the Grand Marshal gear, the blue ones, and the same things that we have available. So they have the
Are
cloak,
those 60
trinket.
or 70 though?
They're level 70. They're level 70
okay.
PvP gear. Yep.
Okay, it's because like.
But only the weapons. No nothing else. So obviously they're probably not done.
Implementing stuff. I mean, it is a beta. We know what we signed up for, but.
Ancestors watch over you.
Okay.
The question is do I use one of these weapons, or do I keep fucking Light's Justice? Because Light's Justice is so much healing.
You should use Light's Justice. Honestly.
That's what I'm thinking. Too.
I'll
use Light's Justice and then use the offhand PvP offhand.
I think usually when it comes to, I'm actually gonna switch to voice activation now. By the way, on Discord, if we're gonna PvP.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna wait for us to actually get in a match first. But
let me log back over. I mean, it doesn't matter if we don't have the offhand right now.
Yeah. So let's see. Do I need a shield? No, I don't need a shield. Yeah. Do you have Storm Herald Ale on your warrior?
I don't.
I ran into a warrior today.
One,
how do they have them? I don't understand how it's a warrior that has it right now. Can you explain it to me? So I ran into a warrior. His name was...
When?
It's a what?
When? When did he have it?
Today.
Like when today?
Like around, what was it, guys? 3 hours ago about? Yeah.
No, it was like 2 hours ago. So
it was like an hour into my stream,
Yeah. So we've been talking for like over 2 hours and a half, basically. Like something like that. Because my stream's been up for 2 hours and 17 minutes.
Yeah, so I'm just really confused as to how he had it. I should have asked him, but...
Well, when you're online... Oh, you're online. Okay, so can I just queue us up for arena?
Yeah.
You can now get a Karazhan key.
Yes, that's what we were talking about.
And I cannot use my flying mount in Shatreth right now.
You're too close to the guy.
No. I'm not.
Check your inventory. Looking for 2-man fresh Caracal.
Did I accidentally throw it away? Mercenarian War Hippogriff. What the fuck?
Maybe they removed it from people.
Maybe the inventory bug is still a present.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, there it is, right here.
Yeah. Okay.
It just says you can't use that here. Let me leave Shatreth, or let me reload actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, reload did it.
I don't want to do Kara on my Alliance character.
No, did you get that cue, by the way? I guess not.
I did not. You have to hit join this group, I think.
Okay, let me try again.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I hit it? What? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna dual warrior this shit. Let's do this. Two warriors with Deep Thunder. Here's the new PvP meta, everyone. Orc is strong. Yeah, so I ended up in an arena match. Sorry. Give me a moment. Well, you gotta sort your mount up, apparently, so. Do you think without Uncrushable? Most things, yes, Harrison. I would not want to tank Mag or Gruul without Crush Cap or Prince. Zigzag. This is the zigzag. Yep. This is the zigzag of the TBC beta. 15 seconds. Here we go. I have a lot of resilience, by the way. So what do we have here? A cat. Okay. Oh, and true. It's I don't... Oh, damn it.
I can't use any of my flying mounts right now.
Okay, so I don't have nameplates enabled. Alright, let me try... Just leave chat, mate.
I did.
Okay. There we go. Did you get that?
I did. Yes.
Okay, maybe you're just buggy.
It was probably while I reloaded, I think. You probably queued up while I reloaded. That's probably
No. It was just... I can't enter? What the fuck?
Right-click it and then hit enter battleground. Try that. Or on your... There we go. All right. All right, plan is you smash me heal. Let me take my push stock off too for a second here.
Are you guys doing BGs or
Arena?
Yeah, we're gonna do some.
If you want to do freeze, I'll...
Yeah.
Give me a second. Just gonna enable voice activity. There we go. Man, that feels so liberating.
Right? Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's like we always have to use push to talk on when we're streaming, right? And we are obviously talking with the stream.
Yeah. Okay, we're stay back for a second.
Warlock and warrior.
Yeah.
Get the
probably try to shut down that warlock. I can put some pressure on the warrior. I can take the warrior. So go on the warlock. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Okay. My bars are bugged. Great.
Uh-oh. I mean, if it's not, yeah. I'm gonna go LOS around this pillar back over here. All right. Can you fear or okay? Oh, we're good.
No, I can't fear, but I can zug. Man, I am so bad at this. Okay, pillar, heal me.
As you gotta stop LOS.
There we go.
He counterspelled me, dude.
Yeah.
I heal when I'm counterspelled. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I get triggered when I hear heal me. I'm like, do you know what I'm fucking trying to do right now? Like, what do you think? I'm just sitting here with my dick in my hand.
Oh man.
All right. That was
yeah.
good.
Where's my hamstring button? Let's see. Let's try that.
And like, I'm still a habit of hitting my fucking push talk every time I talk. I'm still doing it right now. Fuck.
It's all good.
All right.
My UI isn't necessarily the best right now for this. It's like I built the prot UI, not the ARMS UI.
Yeah, I still don't have any of my fucking macros set up.
Yeah. Fuck macros. Most of these guys don't have any add-ons. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So it's like.
I have noticed a lot better players have been playing Arena, and a lot more people I feel like are actually in comms and shit now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just keep in mind, I've never played ARMS in Arena, so...
Oh, yeah. All you gotta do is smash buttons. I mean, it's not that hard, right? Yeah.
There is an art to playing Warrior. Never underestimate that.
No, I know. You gotta get in the Zug. That's all it is. You gotta get in the Zug. Ask Al.
Yeah, get in the Zug zone. That's all there is to it.
Especially with Defcamp, you have to play extremely aggressive, because he's very aggressive.
Okay. This explains a lot, I guess. Okay, so we got Mage and we got Shaman. No, Mage and Warlock. I'm going for the...
where are you going on? I'm gonna clean the Mage, yeah. He's in Viz. Go on the Warlock, yep.
Me, Zug. Nope. Okay.
Counterspelled for a good while.
Oh shit. Shield me.
I'm feared. Shit. I'm polyed. Yeah. They played that well.
Yeah, got me into charging. Yeah.
Yeah, the mage. We're good. Yeah, that's all good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The mage played that really well. Got me to come out and get you. Put the pressure on me. I pain suppressed myself, and then they switched to you as soon as I did.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, with one like that, we should try to
bait them.
LOS them and sit.
Yeah.
So it's better to, especially double caster. Last thing I want to be is in the open with double caster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got plenty of water. Actually, I just drank it all.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I play aggressive when I'm needed to play aggressive, Al, or when we need to. But I do play it pretty aggressively, and now that we have a little bit, now that I think people are pumping a little bit harder, though, I'm gonna probably be playing a little bit more careful.
So less Zug, more.
Yeah, a little bit less Zug. It depends. It always depends on the class you're with, too, right?
Yeah.
So warrior, it's sometimes good to play pretty offensively with a warrior, depending on what you're up against.
Yeah, well, like warrior is
yeah. I like to I fucking try to mana burn people very quickly as well for going against healers. Let me have my hope. Yeah, a lot of people are hoping for pre-patch tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. Like, I understand where a lot of the people that don't have the beta are coming from. I get that. Okay, paladin mage.
Okay, I'm gonna burn the fuck out of this pally. Oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna burn. I think it's a red actually.
If he's a red, just.
I think it is a red.
It might be the same mage.
Stay back here.
Wait for his invis. Okay.
Getting the Hodge off you, getting the freeze. Repentanced. Alright, there you go. Pain suppression on you. Mass spelling. Yep, mass spelling. Yep. Good job. Alright. Just gonna clean this paladin out. I'm out of burn him.
Just about baiting his abilities, really. That's all you need to know about paladins, is that they have a lot of a burst, but it's all about baiting those abilities to make him use his cooldowns.
And
if you can, and this, but like having a priest is just such a big fuck you to a paladin in an arena.
It really is. I love it.
We're smashing. Well, we lost against that warlock, but got baited there by the mage. Should have waited for his invis to drop out. Yeah. Because invis doesn't last long. Like it's like, oh yeah, warlock is always more resistant than the mage. Kind of should have.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes it's better to go on their pet, depending if they're kiting you and shit.
Well, the thing is, right now with this kind of gear, I'm full on resilient, so I don't have really as much damage as I seemingly have.
I'd rather survive though. Yeah. I mean, especially against double DPS. Like you'll have hopefully you'll have the damage. If we need it, but against double DPS, our worst thing here is obviously we only have 2 fears. That's our main CC. So our CC is our
it's the biggest problem, right? I do have hamstring, so that might stun them, but it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, and Storm Herald is
Storm Herald, Skill Herald. It's like rogue on a stick. The real role of the rogue in TBC being on a stick for the warrior. I never get tired of memeing about rogues. It's like,
rogues are doing a lot of damage right now. I've noticed. And a good rogue, they know like when to shiv and like what to shiv on you and shit. Like they'll fucking get crippling, and then they'll shiv a fucking wound poison or whatever, the one that lowers the fucking healing on you. And it's like
okay.
Same group.
Okay, so same idea. Just wait for a mage to pop his invis.
There he is. Mage is coming out now. They're playing aggressive. Repentance.
Can you dispel?
On you. I can't dispel. I'm gonna get polyed. I'm triggering the poly and feared. Spelling you. Master spelling.
Trinket.
Gonna help you do some damage here.
Yeah.
Got counterspelled. He's gonna poly you. I'm gonna dispel it. Yeah.
No, he's not gonna poly me. Oh, that's gonna.
Gotcha. Yep, polying me. Okay.
Ah, damn it.
You're good. You're good. His pet hit me for whatever reason. Gonna
There we
All
go.
right, good job. Yep.
Poor guys.
I know, right? Shadow Word Death. All right.
Time to farm them for points. They can't beat us. Like, maybe they win once or twice, but they don't have the comp to beat us. Like,
they don't know. I mean, like, all I gotta do is pick the right time to trick this poly and
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's all about just making them run out of cooldowns, and it's like Zug goes into play. I really need to get better at using, instead of using Mortal Strike and Whirlwind, I need to get better at using Hamstring, because it's like that mage is just running the fuck around as he wants.
Yeah, Hamstring should always probably be your first global, right? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think Gale would tell me more. Teach me to play, you senpai. Wait, is he still here? Guess not.
Nope, he's up ahead. Yeah, probably because we're in. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Unless it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. But that was a nice fear, though. Very nice fear.
Yeah. Screw them up. He can use bubble, but it's always the tricky thing about using bubble as a paladin, especially a red paladin. Is that like you can use bubble to get out of here, but it's not necessarily. It's such a harsh loss losing that bubble.
That's a waste of a bubble, if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, unless it's like a really important fear and you don't have your trinket on CD. Yeah.
Like if your mage is gonna die, but yeah. I also think that the way he's using Hammer of Justice, same group, just fucking charge them this time.
All right. Oh no, it's a healer. She's healing this time. I'm gonna fear. Oh, I got counterspelled. I'm gonna fear now. Wait, I'm gonna wait for the Hodge. I'm gonna sit this Hodge. There goes the wings, dispelling the wings. After I'm out of this fucking Hodge, there we go. Wings dispelled. And I'm gonna mana burn the fuck out of her.
Yep, good. Stay alive, careful about the mage.
Yep, we're good. Sheeping, poly, what's the name? Alright. I'm going on this, on the mage, doing some DPS to him. He's almost dead. I literally just took out half his health.
Yeah, the current resilience situation is not great for him.
Dispelled his, Alright, I'm following this mage. He's dead, basically. Yep, I killed the mage.
Yeah, he does.
Was that her holy? Like, why was she not healing the mage there? I don't.
Because I was on her ass. I was running on her. It's like I was running on her ass the whole fucking time you were dealing with that mage. It's like I was not letting her heal.
Dude, I fucking mana burn half her mana in like two fucking mana burns. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, I wrecked that mage. Dude. I did half his health in a fucking Mind Blast Shadow Word Death.
Yeah. The farm continues. At this point I would just like not instantly queue if I was in their position and just wait. Because you're gonna get up against us again if you instantly queue. So it's like, hey, I'm fine wrecking a mage and pally in PvP. So,
before we queue next time, let's see if any of the gear was updated on the
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Still need to get something to drink.
Right.
Okay.
Also in the... Oh, no, I think it's fine. Yeah, I love Commanding Shout, dude. I'm almost at 10k health.
Yeah, 12k for me. It's pretty sweet. Are you full resilience gemmed on that gear?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just under 300 resilience. I have 298.
Yeah, I have 261 because I don't have pants for PvP right now. I'm wearing the Time Wardens. I don't think I have any kind of PvP pants. That's the annoying thing. Or maybe they gave me the bold ones, but it's like, no.
Yeah.
All right, arena battle has begun. Let's see what we get.
Double stealth.
Okay.
Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back.
Switching all stance.
You know how to get out of sap, right? If you get sapped. Fuck is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sapped. It's okay. And they're opening on me.
I'll fear if you ask for it.
The feared. Okay, feared the druid. Getting you out of that. Roots. Going to mana burn. Oh, she went to bear too quick. All right.
No, coming for you. Give me a second.
Yep. Oh, dude, every time I mana burn, right at the end, she goes into fucking bear. She's playing pretty well. But her going to bear is mana as well, so. Gonna fear the rogue.
Yeah, go ahead. Stay alive. Oh, coming.
I'm good. I'm gonna try not to use my CDs here if I don't have to. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, she's got intervene on her. Fuck! I need to dispel that right now. Oh, I'm slowed. I can't get to her. It's alright. She's she's running out of mana really fast.
Oh shit! Damn it! I fell out.
It's okay. It's okay.
You're gonna be fine with that rogue, or?
Yep, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna fear the rogue now. I'm actually doing pretty good damage to her. I'm gonna put my my pet on
druid
her
coming.
And...
I'm stuck. I can't get you.
Okay. Yeah, you're too far away. Fuck. Fear. Oh no. Okay, you're good. There we go. Oh, what the fuck? I keep on. All right, I need to mana burn this. Oh.
I'm gonna get you.
Pain suppressing here.
Okay. Oh, blinded.
Okay, it's all right. Fearing her. I need to get some mana here. I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna try to get a drink in if I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the druid.
Yep. Drinking. Come on, get the. Oh no, fuck, she's on me. Oh, get her! Fuck. Oh, there she is. There she is. I'm drinking.
You can.
I'm fearing.
Come on.
My fear.
Come
I
on.
have no mana to dispel you. She's got Shadow Word Death on her. She got Shadow Word Pain on her. There we go. Nice.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good shot. Fair.
Druid might kill me.
Where
No,
is?
we're good. Right down below.
Damn that fucking thing.
I'm drinking. What are you gonna do, dude? You ain't gonna win this. Come on.
Give it up.
He's got Shadow Word Death on him. I mean Shadow Word. Why do I keep saying Shadow Word Death? I'm trying to Shadow Word Death him, but. And she is dead. Good job.
Yeah.
Very good job. That druid was a lot better than that rogue. That druid was actually really good. All right, let me see if he's got any more gear.
Okay, check that.
Nope, no more gear. Okay.
When you have literary charge, intercept target when the stun is down. Auto attack, slam blood rage, intermortal strike. Okay, let's see if I can change some things around.
Yeah, druid was actually pretty good. Only problem is, so he was going into bear form every time I went to mana burn, but like that is actually a lot of mana too. So either way, it's a win-win, even if he's going into bear form.
Yeah, I see.
All right. I think we'll get a surprise pre-patch tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think the pre-patch is gonna be tomorrow.
I think surprise pre-patch would be a horrible fucking thing for Blizzard to do.
Yeah. I think. Either next week. Wait, is next week the 18th? Is that the 18th?
No. Wouldn't be 18th on next week.
Right. No.
We're looking at what, third week with the 18th? 2 weeks and a half, basically.
Right.
So it would be during the third week when we would get that.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, they probably might announce it tomorrow if Josh's sources are correct. So we'll have to wait and see on that.
We shall wait and see.
Druid, Warlock,
Warlock. I hate this comp. This is a fucking tough comp, dude.
Yeah. Line of sight.
All right. Yep. I was trying to get some dispels on, but we're good. We got it. All right, here we go. LOSing the fear. There's the druid. All right. Trying to dispel the hots. Nope. Okay.
Can you dispel it? Yeah. Need a second.
Oh, there's so many fucking hot dots in you that I can't even.
Yep.
All right. So going to fear the druid. He's running away.
Fuck it. I'm killing the Phil.
Yeah. Good idea. Good idea.
Death coil. Cyclone. Careful.
Wow. Yep. Trying to get to this fucking druid, but. Coming to you. Nice done. Okay, let me try to get this mana burn off now. Oh, counterspell. Fuck me. All right, I'm gonna sit this fear. It's a full fear.
I'm on this druid's ass.
Okay. Yeah, stick on the druid. He's going I'm just gonna keep dispelling you. We should be all right. I'm gonna get this fear on this druid if I can ever get to him. Nope. Okay. Mana burning though. He is fucking He's gonna innervate now probably.
Mm-hmm. Try and master.
Has to. I mean, yeah. Go. Okay, he innervated. Trying to dispel it. If you could stun the warrior right now, it would be fucking amazing. Oh god. No, we're not gonna get this innervate. I can't. I'm too slow. Where the fuck did he go? Where the fuck is? Oh, there he is. Okay. I got the end of it, but just stick on him. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Full fear again. I'm sitting this full fear. Should be fine. I have pain suppression, so you're good. I have 1 second left. You're fine. All right. Big heal incoming. Stay in LOS with me. Okay. All right. Where's the druid? He's gonna drink if we don't go on him.
No, he is drinking.
Fuck, he's drinking.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Where is he?
I got the
Fuck. Okay. I need to mana burn him again here. No. Fuck. We need to force him out of bear. One mana burn. That's it though. They're beating me in the mana game now. You got that? I gotta try to get a drink now if I can. This warlock's just sitting me. This warlock just keeps mana draining me.
Just him.
I need a drink if I can.
Cycloned. Great.
Get on the warlock for me because I need a drink. I'll try to stay on this druid.
Okay.
Warlock, druid zoom. You can probably switch back to druid now.
Okay, go.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna try to drink right now. The druid's gonna drink as well, though.
He can't. I'm killing his mate.
Nice, good job. Yep, and I'm drinking. Perfect, dude.
Yep, we did.
That is how you beat that. Yeah, that's honestly one of our counters. Like that's a really hard comp for us.
Yep.
But you got to just switch the pressure like you were doing there. Switch the pressure to the druid. Make sure he uses his fucking mana, and then the thing is now, dude, druids can actually lose because they can't just use one innervate and get full fucking mana.
Yeah.
You know?
That bug is fixed.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
thank fucking God.
Yeah. So wait, they were just innervating, getting full mana, and there was fuck all you could do, I imagine.
Yep, exactly. And literally, it's like, okay, I dispelled it after 2 ticks. Doesn't matter because 2 ticks literally gave him full mana.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I'm really still not used to this, but yeah, the mobility here.
Druid hate the priest. Fuck you, Bob. No. Yeah, you'll get used to it. It's this. I mean, you're doing great, dude.
Well, do you think I played in the top world guild for nothing though? But yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. I mean, like, well, we might go against some actual pumpers, and you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get used to more. Like the thing I'm not used to because you have such a massive toolkit as a warrior, like stuns, stuns all that.
Intercept,
oh fuck me! I'm such an idiot. I didn't even put my howling, piercing howl on my bar.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
you have What's the one where you charge me? What the fuck's it called?
Intervene. Yeah, I have that on my bar. Yeah, but it's like it's.
Yeah, if you ever get really low and like I'm, you know, like just intervene to me and then. Or
Yeah,
if
give
I'm
me a
getting trained
second.
really hard.
Yeah.
Yep. And the good thing is, like, if we lose, we just learn from our mistakes. That's all, you know.
Double stealth.
Probably might be the rogue druid group.
Yeah, we'll see.
Drink real quick. All right, there's a rogue on me. Yeah, it's rogue druid. Yep. There's a druid fearing right out of this. Fear. He resisted my fear. Using my it's a feral druid. Yeah. Kill him. Wow, he didn't even go out to heal the feral. What the fuck?
Okay. Rogue versus warrior. Rogue loses. Man, I
like
smashed that rogue. Holy shit.
You did. You destroyed the rogue. That's the thing. Like, rogue druid can actually kill me. Because the druid, believe it or not, feral druids have a lot of fucking burst right now.
Yeah,
even with the gear they have. So, they can actually kill me, but you killed that rogue in like literally seconds.
Well, I used the fear. I forced them to either, you know, like if he was a healing druid, he would have just nature swiftness the rogue there. But it's like he didn't have that. So between the fear and the burst I just did, it's like he didn't have the opportunity.
Yeah.
To do the damage he needed.
Yeah, this is fun, man.
Yeah, I would not want to play a paladin in arena. Let's just say that. That's like I dread the experience. Or if I was playing a paladin, I'd want to do it with a warrior. So.
Yeah.
Rogue got pancaked by streamer saying it's like hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's what of mine too.
Yeah, it's like absolutely.
Rogue getting clapped. Yep. Imp overpower hits so hard it does, dude. That's true. Imp overpower.
I didn't even overpower him. That's the thing.
You just literally nuked him. Wow.
That's the thing. It's like for me, I'm not used to just like the like I haven't played warrior in such a long time. I've really fallen out of use with the keybinds, right? Of stance swapping, stance dancing. So it's like for me, yeah, I have overpowered keybind and I have all that stuff. Mr.
Here's our fun time now. All right. Wait for this fucking druid to come out. Force the. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm forcing it. He cycloned me, so stay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the warrior right here on me.
He cycloned me again.
A lot of damage to him. He's okay. They went out. Oh wow, I'm getting hit fucked hard.
Yeah, I'm coming. Well, I can't do anything.
Yeah, maybe I can see if I can. Oh fuck! I'm stunned. I'm dead. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Dude, he did. Holy shit! Look at his damage right now.
I think he's got. Yeah, I think he does have it. If I'm not.
He has Storm Herald.
Does he? I don't know. If
yes, he does. He does. No, it's Deep Thunder. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, look at his damage.
Yeah, that's warrior.
Holy fuck, dude. 29.3k damage versus our 11k. God damn. I don't think I've gotten hit hard like that. That's insane. You know what that is, dude?
Mm-hmm.
That's like that he did.
Yeah, War Druid were
over 3 times my health in the matter of like
30
seconds.
Yeah, I needed to try and control him better. If we get these guys again, I'm just gonna try and charge the warrior, put demo shot.
Hopefully, Yep. Sit him, make sure he's hamstrung the whole time, and I can usually get away.
And run, pillar kite. Like if he's, try and pillar kite.
Yeah, I made the mistake of like trying to do damage to him while you were in that.
No, don't do that.
I had him down to 10% though, dude. He was low.
Yeah, don't try. You know what? I'll actually focus him if it's the same comp, because like the druid, because the druid won't be able to heal that kind of damage that we're doing to each other, right? Yeah, whereas you can just bubble and pain suppression yourself. So that's the thing.
Yeah, he fucking did that damage through pain suppression too.
Well, warriors do a lot of fucking damage. So
I think they do more damage than any other. Oh, enhanced shamans like right now in the beta, as far as the melee, enhanced shamans and warriors are doing the most damage. It's crazy.
Okay, priests. Okay.
This could be a nasty one too. It's a lot of dots.
Yeah,
we need
this.
to put pressure on both, like we did the other group.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge the warlock though. Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
All right, I'm gonna clean this fucking priest.
Okay, death coil might die.
Oh, man, you're getting out of my range here. Okay, I had to paint suppress you already. Yeah.
Wow, that's a
Oh,
lot.
counterspell, stay back. Come back.
Wow.
Fuck.
That.
I shouldn't have charged them, but that's all right.
What spec?
I
is...
think this top we have to let them like come to us, you know.
Yeah, I wonder what spec he is though. That's the question. No, he.
Yeah, that warlock did a lot of damage. Holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't even manage to reach him. It's like which was just melting me, and I was like, I'm in full resilience gear, so.
Counterspell, dead. Is it just me? Does it feel like that warlocks don't need counterspell? Wait, I still have Hex of Weakness on me. What the fuck?
Good job. Yeah, thanks Blizzard.
Let me message that. Okay, still have. Ooh, not in all caps though. Still have Hex of Weakness on from last arena in new arena. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I think I'm
That's
gonna
not
do.
Good.
Yeah, that's not good. I think I'm gonna do a couple more and then go, cause it's like, yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah. I might try to get into a Kara group at some point. Tonight.
Yeah. I'm just like pretty tired.
Let's win like 4 more, bro. 2 or 3 more. Let's try to
win
like 2 or 3 more, bro. Yeah, Troll is really good. Berserker plus power infusion. That Troll was actually doing a lot of damage to you too.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's the thing about like warrior priest. It's not necessarily a good comp because like warrior doesn't benefit from power infusion. Warlock does. Yep. I think you want either.
I power infuse myself and then mana burn is what I usually do. But
yeah.
If there's no mana user, then I just fucking power infuse and do deeps. All right, double warrior, we got this. Hopefully this fucking Hex of Weakness doesn't fuck me. Hopefully try to use your fear first. See if none of them are in. Okay, there we go. 1 warrior on me. Just burn that warrior down. Yep, we got. Yep. Okay. Pain suppression now.
I feared already. If you want to know.
Okay. Yep, so did I. Yep. I'm just gonna fucking try to heal as much as I can. I'm gonna run. You killed one already, right? Fucking A. Alright, we got this. Good job.
Yeah, double warrior. Not a good comp.
Not a good comp. Never. I mean, they think, oh yeah, so much damage, but all we have to do is kill one in like 10 seconds and that's it. Can't do any healing, can't do anything.
Yeah.
It sucks about that our only CC is fear and they can get out of all our fears, but we literally sat their damage and still was okay.
Well, the one thing to know about warrior is you can demo shout them, and like their burst just goes down by so much because of demo shout. Now I don't have improved demo shout, but I do have demo shout. Maybe I should have gone improved demo shout. I don't know.
I don't know too much about. You can MC too. Good luck trying to MC a warrior without getting fucking.
Yeah, Pommel is gonna fuck your day up, and even if it's not Pommel, like he can trinket, he can.
Yeah.
Trying to CC a warrior is like roots work, but that's about it. Like
work, sheep works. Sap sometimes where it's like
Like there's so many CCs that just don't work on a warrior just purely because you have Iron Well. So.
Yep.
And I'm also.
Like PKs of their day.
Yeah, I'm also fucking orc, so I have like an even higher chance to resist, and so I have stun resist, charm resist.
Dude, can you imagine if you could be fucking orc priest with Unbreakable Will and the fucking that would be crazy.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. So let's see what we get. Oh, it's
okay. Let's let them. This is gonna be tough. Let them come to us. Yep. I'll just keep the spelling. It's fine. I want to force them here. It's not a good place for them. Oh, it's a shadow priest. Get on the fucking shadow priest. Get on the shadow priest. Get on the shadow priest.
Oh, I shouldn't have used that.
I'm gonna fear now. Right,
oh, it's a dwarf priest.
Yeah.
Can you?
Why did I think he was Shadow? He's not. He's a fucking mana burning. Go. Good
Boom.
job, dude.
Stay alive.
I got you. Yep.
Heal me.
Heal for the. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm counterspell. You're good.
Oh, you don't get away that quickly. Victory rush. Yeah.
For the kill there. I thought he was Shadow. I was like, he was stone formed, and I thought he was fucking Shadow. Wait, was he stone formed, or was it just my screen is really dark?
I don't know.
Like, I could have swore he was Shadow. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, you destroyed him either way. And then I saw paint suppression. I'm like, wait, he's not Shadow.
Yeah, I guess it was this.
Gladius.
It's interesting PvP right now when we all have low resilience, because like with high resilience, this will look very differently.
Oh my god, it's literally a different game. Yeah. That's why it's good. It is good practice, but it's not anywhere near what it's going to be like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like people complain like warriors are too strong with Storm Herald, and it's like that. Like, believe it or not, that was one of the big arguments. Oh, it's going to fuck the PvP scene if they release Tier 5 at the same time as Tier 4. And I'm like, okay, sure, if you believe that, fair enough, but...
I mean, Storm Herald is like 100, it's like what, 120, like 130 DPS?
It is powerful, sure, I don't deny that, but it's like... I don't think it matters as much as some people believe, even people have PvP'd.
I mean, Deep Thunder is also really fucking good, too.
It's yeah, but the other thing is, like, I don't think PvP screwing over, like, I don't think delaying Tier 5 was a great idea, especially not for that reason.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't give Rep Pally Deep Thunder.
Because it's like, who cares about Rep Paladins, right? Yeah. I mean, Rep... Yeah, probably. Switching. Let me see. Okay. Do a Holy Nova.
I'm about to, yeah. I'm trying to.
Yeah, don't a rank 1 maybe if you have that.
Yeah, it was a rank 1.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot.
I shielded you right before.
Oh, okay. Oh, come on.
There you go. I just got sapped.
That was a waste of a good sap, honestly. Oh, it's double rogue.
Yeah, here they come. I'm gonna fear right now. Fearing.
Oh, got sapped again. Fucking hell. If you need.
Oh shit, this isn't good. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You're out. Yeah.
No,
you're sapped again. Okay, that's fine.
I can break the stun. Don't worry about that. But
we're good. Just I got double dots on one of them. He just cloaked.
Yeah, I'm making sure all his. Yeah.
It's all right. They're using all their fucking. I'm gonna drink. We're good. Oh, there he is. I got him again. I got him the. He's gonna. There he is. He's back behind this pillar. Fearing him.
Oh fuck!
I might just kill him myself, dude.
Fuck off, rogues.
Right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, you wanna do one more? We gotta win on this one, so we can't leave. We gotta win. We gotta leave on a win.
Depends if we like fuck that double rogue bollocks. You know,
yeah.
I could have Zerka rage the sap. Okay.
some people swear by double rogue. I'm like, dude.
No, it's not viable. Fuck off.
I'd rather much feral druid rogue. If you're gonna go double stealthy like that.
Well, yeah.
I'd actually rather go fucking Shadow Priest rogue. Honestly, that's a really good combo.
Maybe Priest isn't the best class for Arena if you consider that, though.
What?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I think Priest is one of the best classes for Arena. Offensive, defensive Dispel, instant cast heals, instant cast absorbs.
Yeah, Yeah, but the Resto Druid is kind of better, isn't it? Though that's the thing. Like I think
not till later, honestly. Absorbs
okay.
are really strong at the beginning. And
okay, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, honestly, season 1 goes to the priests. It really does. And there are certain comps that are better with priests. There are certain comps that are better with druids, but like RMP is you can't put a druid in that comp and make it better. It just doesn't work.
Rogue Mage Priest.
So it all depends on the comp for the priest, right?
Well, but, say hello to our friends, the Warriors. Okay, I'm stunned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ring around the rosy now. Here we go. Ring around the rosy. Pocket full of posy. Fuck me. Oh, I gotta kill one of them before I die. Oh, thank God. I'm still dead. He got this, though. He's teabagging me.
You knew he was gonna lose the moment I killed his mate, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Mana burn! Yeah, I should have mana burned him.
Alright.
Yeah,
good.
Priests are really good, but like I will say druids definitely as it gets as the seasons go on, druids get really good, especially tied up with warriors and like priest warrior is better season 1 than druid warrior, but then as the seasons go on, druid warrior is definitely better.
Alright, good night, mate. Good night.
All right, dude. Good talking. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe
yeah, maybe we'll have a podcast if Josh dares to invite me again, but we'll see.
Well, I think he didn't invite us because we were streaming.
Yeah. Well, what about it? It's like, who cares? Like, oh, maybe he doesn't want his voice comms on the streams, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good night, mate.
Right, dude.
See you.
All right, good night, brother.
And good night to all of you boys and girls of the internet that have been watching that. I know it took a while to actually get that going, but it is what it is. What do I have here? Take some... Oh man, that's so fucking troll. Someone linked me Meta Goblin streaming prop Paladin for for Nightbane. It's like, yeah, take some notes. Says the fellow prop Paladin as he's wiping, Meta Goblin. But yeah, good night, boys and girls. Thank you all for watching. Was a good one. Let's see what comes tomorrow. So see you around. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications. And if you do enjoy my content, supporting me via PayPal, Patreon, YouTube channel membership, Twitch, subscription, all that, whatever is your preference.